Are we alive? Is that Lily there in the background? Cheers. Cheers. Are we alive, everybody? And are we ready to rock, roll, and sell and buy? We got the Lily approved tasted microphone on tonight. We've got the sales stuff all ready for you also. And how are you doing? How is everybody doing? It's so good to see you. All right, let's see if we are 5x5. Who's got a 5x5 for me? We are alive, Ryan says. Cheers, says Lisa. Good to see you. It looks like Scott is also here. Lurker Troy, thank you for joining us. Where am I looking? Where am I looking? I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, everybody. Did you have a good week? Were you having the best week ever, finding lots of rocks, playing with your rocks inside if it's yucky outside, staying warm? Kid Curry is here. How's your boat? Good to see you. All right, we've got some 5x5s there. Thank you. Sometimes I just don't know. I'll just get rolling and y'all are screaming. So I'm not always at the appropriate place in the chat either. So I'll scrub back and make sure I get to everybody. Thank you for coming. Blind Squirrel Rocks. We have some giveaways from the squirrel this evening, as well as some other goodies. So we'll get started with giveaways, but just to let you know what's going on tonight, we're doing a live sale. We've got auctions, we've got cabochons, we've got slabbies, we've got jewelry, and we've got giveaways, probably some tangents and some other things along the way. Knowing us, if you have any concerns or needs, hit up one of the wrenches in the house. I really appreciate all y'all. Lisa is here with a wrench, of course. The Ma is here, and Ryan. Those guys will scream at me loud enough that I can hear you when I miss something, because you know it's going to happen. Everybody take a nice deep breath. We're going to do a Steinkern. Make sure everybody stays hydrated through all of the beauty that's going on. You can hang out. This is kind of like the other live streams that are sales at the same times that we hang out on. So you don't have to buy anything. You can go ahead and participate in the giveaways and, hang out with the best rock people on the planet. And so let's Steinkerns. I made some of the best kombucha that I've ever managed to make this week. I hope your week was successful that way too. Oh my gosh. Okay. Good to see you, Soul. It's good to see you, Romania Rockhound. Thank you for coming. We got the Patricia's Creations. We have Phil also coming in with the waves. And seems like I saw Reptile Z. Cheers. Good to see you. Thank you for sliding on by. We've got cider going on in Blind Squirrel Rocks' cup. Very nice. Or do you drink from an acorn? I'm not sure how those things go. Size matters, says Lurker Troy. Yeah, absolutely. Especially when we're talking about good rocks. And Soul would like to take 2 tangents for 10, please. Right. Absolutely. Would anybody like to bid higher on the 2 tangents? We'll start right off with a fabulous bidding war. Gotta love that mug, right? This is our resident ceramicist, the Kirkhauer. Nope, Hoyer. Ah, Phonetically, I look at that name and I want to say it wrong. Thank you for coming. This is one dynamically fabulous mug from Kirk. It was a wonderful birthday present. And good news, Kirk, guess what? I raised the money from the last live stream to be able to buy the oil for the saw. Woo! So that 20-incher is going to be rolling up really fast as soon as we can get that shipped. Another thing that helped us get was a saw blade for the 10-inch saw. And since we were having the fabulous Black Friday sale over there on High Tech, I was able to swoop in on the discount and everything. So I really thank you guys. Like the proceeds from this and from your memberships goes directly back in to, getting things that need to be acquired, like the platform and more silver and stuff like that. Did anybody see like silver was approaching $60 a troy ounce? Wow. So we're working it, people. We're working it. Denise, welcome in. It's very good to see you. I think you're a new name unless I have seen you before, and it's this whole at thing that YouTube is throwing at us. It's a little bit of a curveball. Now I need to know two names for everybody. Ryan is here with a wrench. Whew. And I know my mom is lurking about there. So cheers to you, Mom. I mentioned you, Lisa, but I don't know if I said hi. So welcome in, and I hope you're feeling good tonight, Miss Lisa, dear. And Brenda, good to see you, and hopefully the stalker is doing well as well. Muchly. Redundancy can be good in some areas. And I think I said hello to Romania. I'll say it again because I saw you there in the chat, and I was just squirreling around trying to get everything done here. And this is really good to know. I have it on good source that silver is supposed to go down in the next week. This is really, really good for me to know on account that I need to make an order. We've been cranking stuff out here in the studio, and so it's time for me to get some more. I do have a little bit of sterling silver squirreled away. Thanks, Mom. And I need to get some fine silver because that's what I like to put right next to the stone. So if I'm wrapping a bezel, or a lot of times if I'm making prongs and stuff like that, I really like to work with fine silver there. And so I need to buy some casting shot of the fine silver, and it's spendy, and it's been a week in the studio as people are landing. We will get right to it, and I will start with a giveaway. So don't you worry, we're gonna get right to it, and I'll tell you what's in the lineup too. Late Bloomer Media, nice to see you too. Thank you for coming. Hello. I like that handle. So in the studio, we've been working on some stuff, but I came down with an eye infection. And so I wasn't able to complete as much stuff as I would have liked to for part 2 here of the sale. We've got plenty to look at though, don't worry. But there's going to be an extension just as far as on the website for you guys, and new pieces will drop, and I will introduce them at a sale price that will go away. I'm not entirely sure if it'll be for Christmas or maybe the new year, but I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance at the stuff. And it's my bad that I wasn't able to get everything done. There's always more that you can do. All of you makers know that. Like when you're rushing to get ready for a big show or something like that, there's always a few pieces that you wish you could have finished, or that stone you wish you could have cut, or what have you. Jenny is here. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. And Tara is here. Thank you. And thank you for calling everybody out on the likes. Like and share. If you know anybody out there that would like to do some gem gazing tonight, maybe win one of the giveaways or an auction or something like that, share it around to some people. And then I do appreciate you guys smashing that like, because it just tells YouTube to share it around too. And Betty is here. I mean, in real time, they'll share it to more people too. And so that's one of the reasons why, folks are like, hey, yeah, do the thing. We might make some new friends. Thank you so much, Ma, for putting out the link to the website. I'm going to go over what we're doing as far as what's behind me, so that you know what's coming up. Dawn is here. I hear nothing. I see nothing. And our protocol as far as how do I claim and how do I make sure to land the stuff, uh, so that it's on my way or on its way to my place in the mail. And so we've got plenty of time, knock on wood, for USPS to get your stuff out to you after this sale. I'll probably have everything in the mail by like Monday or Tuesday. Granted, all of the things are taken care of. Dave Lou is here. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming back. And I hope I'm not missing people. So Tina is here. The chat is swinging along, and I really appreciate that as well. Thanks. And oh my gosh, it's the Tomcat Josh. Good to see you. I hit a whole new register in the voice too. Cheers. Let's cheers, and then I'll go over the rundown of what's going on. The Rock Hugger is here. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming as well. To your eyeballs being in good health. Oh my gosh. And we get started with some belling. Thank you so much, Josh. Let's ring that bell for you and for the 5 new Ozone Fine Art memberships that were gifted. So, some more Ozonites out there. I haven't been working on the videos on account that eyes that are infected don't like the screen very much, but those are coming out for the membership side. And then I've got 2 major ones that I need to finish up already. I'm such a fusser, but it's good, right? Let's ring the bell. Woohoo. All right. And it looks like Lady Diane got one. That's fantastic. I love that you guys give the memberships on account that, as opposed to a super chat, we still get what we get, as far as the dollar value goes. And then somebody gets to be a member too and gets to see what's going on the membership side. So it like kind of double duties your donation. So I really appreciate that. And I'm looking to make sure that I'm not missing out on. There's the No Jazz Jerry. Live long and prospect, buddy. And okay, so we've got some. Of course, we have some AZRE material. We have some material from our recent mining expedition over at the Owahis to get the landscape picture Jasper stuff. And as I look behind myself, I've got a little bit of like moss agate calves, some Abbott and Costello. I better slow down. As far as the slabs and the auction stuff, we've also got I have some an auction with some of the Thunder Egg material from Richardson's. I've got some Graveyard Point, like looking behind myself so that I know what I've got. I do have a faceted gem that is a Schiller Sunstone with a Sunstone lot that'll be part of the auction. Some various things that we did not see at the last time. Like I've got a smattering of different kinds of cabochons that are finished. We've got the giveaways both blind squirrel rocks fossils, and then I thought it would be super fun to do a fossil wood giveaway. And on the fossil wood giveaway and one of the blind squirrel rocks fossils giveaways, there are cabochons involved with also rough material and some slabbies. And so we've got a really beautiful full docket, as well as the jewelry to look at. And so if you're interested in, I've got a tiny bit of rough. I've got slabbies and cabs, and I've got the jewelry in all the different aforementioned stones, and then some ones that are unique. And so, like for instance, I've got like a one of those marcasite plume cabs that I finished. There's some mariposite I didn't put up last time, and actually, there's some either tumbler or tiny cab material that'll come along with that little parcel. So we've got stuff. We got stuff for you to have some fun with. Oh my gosh, I think I missed another one. Is that another Tomcat Josh giveaway? It is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have 5 more. Stop talking and ring the bell, Karen. Here we go. Woo! All right, so hopefully we got some nice new members over there in the ozone tribe. So thank you so much. Here comes Lily again. I think it's the bell. It's like a Pavlov's frothing dog kind of thing, right? She's like, "Is that the dinner bell by any chance?" I should not have left the door open, and so I might remedy that here in a moment. We've got Caleb in. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. Free form lapidary. We need more bell. Bell, people. Yes, yes, I see, I see. Thank you so much, you guys. Keeping me honest and on top of things. And so I did want to go over the layout for this evening, of course, first. And so let us get, actually, I had stuff on the table, but we'll start off with the giveaway. I think would be the very best thing, and then we'll go on to some of the other stuff here. And so we'll put the giveaway on the table and get this here share screen business up. Oh yeah, one last thing before we go on. Right here, right that right there is a Beaver light box. And so the soft light box style units. Hey, get out of there. What are you doing? Lily. The lights that you would use for photography and stuff like that. I ordered a pair last week so that we could use it for the week before last, actually, for the last live stream, and they didn't come. And it was just that they had like kind of hit a doom loop back east, and so they finally got to me. And just as per tradition, like we've talked about this before, Beaver can either be really great or not. And so some of you, that mill, the rolling mill right there is absolutely spectacular and has no business being as good, should not be as good as it is for the price that you pay for it. So, good on Viva for that. I hear that the sonic cleaner machines are fantastic from them as well. And then, some of you that have tried the fastening machine and some of the other products, you're like, and that's a big thumbs down. So the things that I've gotten from Viva so far have been pretty darn good. Here we've got this light box, and what's hilarious about it, if you want to say that like Viva's good maybe 50% of the time, and I would welcome a sponsorship from, if those folks are listening right now. I would love to test out the stuff here for everyone in the channel. It looks like Rick has crept in here, the biologist extraordinaire. Good to see you. Thank you for showing up. And So I opened up. I was so excited to finally get the photography boxes so that I wouldn't have like great big glare on the subjects while I'm trying to show them, or at least have a capability to shut down the ring light so that you guys could get more of a muted idea of what the rocks look like. And so lo and behold, I open it up and I exuberantly get it all set up. And there are two of them. It comes in a set of two. Just if you're shopping for them, they come in this wonderful set of two. And sure enough, one of them works and one of them doesn't. And so one of them is performing fabulously, and it's right here. And we're going to use it tonight. One of them, I'm going to have to get another, or I'm not entirely sure. So 50%. Beaver was absolutely straight up right on target, being 50% good, just like we've said in the past. And so I thought that was just brilliant. And so and Ma came up with their slogan, Beaver, fantastic stuff if it works, because the price is right. And they do, I think on the box it says, great tools for half the price. 50%. 50%. Yep. And so anyways, I'm sure that the next soft photography box that I get will be fantastic. The replacement that hopefully I'll be getting. So so use a bigger hammer method. I love it. Okay. So we've got the first giveaway behind me. Let's add this to the stage. That beautiful selection of things there. And is that light on? There we go. Let's blow that out even more. But it's necessary because you guys deserve to see how wonderful this first giveaway is. I'll get that centered, but first, let's do this. All right. So what do we want to do? Move the camera or move the object so that it's proper? And it looks like our pixels are still focusing too. But those of you in the know will recognize that this is definitely a parcel of the stuff from Blind Squirrel Rocks, plus a cab that I polished for you in particular. You, and you. And so this is some horn coral material. Coral. And it's lovely stuff. I slabbied or did coins on some of it. Very highly silicified, super fancy. Let me get it wet for you to see. And this will go to a lucky winner, one of you. And while we're looking at this material, let me go over really quick how this works. We are going to for this, it's like straight up a giveaway. So I take care of the shipping. If you already have a box with me, then it goes into the box. And we will be claiming over on my website, or rather payment over on the website. What I ask you to do is to email ozone669@gmail.com if you win an item or an auction or claim an item, and that way I can lead you to the suite over on my website where you will be able to pay for your stuff. Like everything gets paid for over on the website, although the website actually will accept your card or your PayPal, and so you get to pay the way that you want to. It just funnels through my website, which is the happy place for the accounting. And so This parcel of horn corals actually comes with this beautiful cabochon that we made right here in the Ozone Studios. And it is of the honeycomb coral, or the Favosites, and it is very highly silicified, and right in the middle of that beautiful O of the ring light is a druzy pocket, and plus there is like crystal druzy in darn near all the little pockets. Got some nice color over there, and so it's a fun parcel. It's got stuff for you to make stuff out of, or stuff for you to play with if you want to make some stuff of your own, as far as doing some polishing or carving. It polishes up like a dream, as you have seen. So this is your giveaway, and I am writing down a number right now, and it is a number from 1 to 200. It is now, whoops, knocking over stones over there. It's in the shot, so you guys know I'm not cheating. And you guys can, oops, typing be hard around all these stones that I have all over the place. There we go. Go ahead and start your getting this giveaway. If you choose the correct number between 1 and 200. So while you guys are selecting your number, I'm going to go over the website really quick. This is what the website looks like, and if you go over to the website, uh, see if I can. Yeah, that's probably sufficient. You go over to the website, and you uh, can use either the menu, or you can use the shop right here, online shop, but if you, or the store right there. So I go over there, and here we've got the items, and there are the purchase suites. And so you just go over to the shop, you can see the items that we have, and then you can see the purchase suites, and go and purchase your own purchase suite once you have made a purchase, if that all makes sense. And so that's what the website looks like, and you're welcome to peruse that at any time. The sale prices are there, and they're going to remain until the things are either sold, or the sale ends. And I haven't exactly decided when the sale is going to end, but at the very least, you can go there. If you saw something tonight and you're waiting on a paycheck, or you get your Christmas money and want to spend it, any of the things, whatever the things are, and then you can go over there and get it if it's over there. And so we will wrap up the numbers. If you haven't got a number yet, then make sure you drop it, and I'll give you a couple more seconds. It was a number between 1 and 200. And yeah, while we're doing that, if you want to go ahead and punch that thumbs up button, or anything that you haven't done yet, I appreciate it. And it looks like, yeah, we've got a couple more numbers coming in. So I want to make sure. Thank you, Ma, for putting up the link directly to the store over there on the website. And the other stuff that we have over on the website, I'm a little behind, but we have some blogs about the different stones, and some mining, and some of the other adventure stuff that we do. And thank you so much, Lurker Troy, about the prices. Yeah, everything is knocked down fairly nicely at this moment in time, and hopefully silver prices come down some more, so that I don't have to do any yucky repricing. And so yeah. Oh, lots of mixed metal in our futures, huh? Okay, so let's go ahead and put a stop to this number business, and I'll type it right in there. And we've got the number right here is 79. And so if you've got 79 or a number close to 79, then go ahead and put it into the comments right now over on the chat, and we will oh, we got Dad's Rocks got 78. Does anybody have 79 or 80? We have 77. Oh man, is that ever close? So that is looking very much like Phil over there. Yeah, it looks a whole lot like Phil. Phil, congratulations. So I'm gonna go ahead and put your name on there. And that means that I've got your shipping. So if you see anything else tonight that you want, then you can go ahead and get it, and not worry about having to pay for the shipping. So one more look at that, beautiful. You got like nubbins of horn coral there, just some sweethearts, both in the rough and then finished, and some points in between. So that's going to be a ton of fun for you to play with. And like I said, congratulations again. All right. So where do we go next? Let's bring out something that I barely got to last time, and I want to get to right away so that I don't space it. So let's get this thing up on the menu. We'll pan out just a touch, she said, but is the camera willing? And so as I said before, if I don't have your information, which is in the case of Phil, absolutely, please send it to ozone669@gmail.com, and I will be able to send it to you. And then if you end up getting anything else, then I will make you a purchase suite. Here we've got to claim an object, right claim, and again, email me. And all the sale transactions this time are due by Monday. If you have any issue with that, go ahead and email me. But it's appreciated because I like to have the funds before I send out any boxes, and we don't want your box to go out late. And so there's that. And like I said before, we will make a sales suite for you on the website, ozonefineart.com. And you can go there and you will like literally have your very own little purchase suite with pictures of what you purchased, so that and like a little itemization. That's your invoice instead of the typical invoice, but you can play with your credit card or PayPal or whatever it is that you want to. And so what we have here is the familiar material from the Oahe. We've got blue Oahe Jasper, and we have landscape Jasper from the Oahe. We've got 3 cabochons and we have 1 finished piece. I barely started showing the finished pieces last time, and tangents and all kinds of stuff happened. So we didn't quite get to everything. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Do we want to do that? Yes. Okay. So you can see here in the background, we have some of the rough that is still to be cut. And like I said, I've got a new saw blade on its way, so we get to do some more of that. We have the cabochons, and I'm just going to leave that ring light on for this moment in time, just so that you guys can see shiny, shiny, shiny. This stuff takes an enormously wonderful polish. These cabochons are what I like to call art cabochons. And so they're usually freeform, and it's about framing a subject and a mood, vibe, what have you. Most of these are going to be, at the very least, matte finished but clean on the backside, and then in about half of the cases, they are actually polished on the backside. This cabochon is available today for 15, and it's blue Owyhee Jasper, and that is the backside. So they're not mirror like the front sides are, but they're finished enough that they're absolutely acceptable for using in a two-sided piece of jewelry, or if you're going to wire wrap or do anything like that. And so this guy is 15, and I'm trying to get him back on the putty. And we have this one. This is the Owyhee Picture Jasper. And the triangle is number 3. And this has this scene that looks like 2 boats on like a river that is backed by like a desert, like the Nile or something. I mean, this one's a really, really neat little chunk. I would say that it's not quite to blue picture Jasper from the Owyhee. There's like some tonality that's trying to get there, but I wouldn't call it the blue. So it's landscape Jasper from the Owyhee, born in the sun. And that is a $20 cab. And let me bring in we'll use the sweet little penny there, since pennies are all of a sudden going to be, super worth something. So this is my 1901 penny. That's how big that is. And we've got like the cool fishy teardrop guy on this, and the landscape is number 2, so we're going backwards, 3 2 1, and we do have a claim here, and that is Rick. All right, Rick, thank you so much for claiming that. I'm gonna scrub back and make sure that I didn't miss something before you, but it looks like you were the first one, and so I will make you a box. We'll continue on here. And like I said, the landscaper that is sitting there, number 2, next to the penny, is 20, and so too is the fishy, the blue that I just put down. And there. You've got a box. Thank you so much. And I got to ring the bell for the first claim. And kid, did you claim that boat, or did you were you just kidding? And so, because I have a couple more claims coming along, we got the 3 amigos. Yeah, I know, I love it. Yeah, and I love my little old coins. We actually got some from Steve's late father, and I absolutely love them so much. We've got our little Mercury dime there as well. And I have more like sprack out at some point. And so we have Lisa wants to claim number 1, which would be this guy here. And I have Patricia wanting to claim number 2. And I just wanted to make sure that Kid Curry, did you want that? Yes. Okay. You wanted so I'm sorry about that, Patricia. He was claiming that in his own fun way. And yeah, boats, right, man? You got to have those boats. And so anybody who has already had their purchase suite, I'll make a new purchase suite for tonight. So there we go. You've got a new box, kid. And then we've got Lisa for number 1, the big fish, the fishy. Nice claim. And then we've got the piece of jewelry is actually on the no, it's not. It's not on the website. I lie like a rug. And so this piece of jewelry is like should be, in more like the 150 to come here. the 200 price rate, or yeah, like it's bronze and copper and silver, fine silver and sterling silver. There is a white topaz in there. If I stop moving my hand, it would probably try to get that detail. And I think I mentioned on the last stream that I would do it for 115, and I'm actually gonna do it for 95. And so there we go. And that bale is one of my favorite creations ever. The trompe l'oeil of the impossible stack, like just, being its own cool rhythm, and then the bale coming up off of it and you being able to see skin or what have you behind. I absolutely am in love with that. And so let me make sure that I am not missing anything. And so it looks like Rick claimed this for 95, and I'm floating, sorry about that. And so I didn't finish, like, all of my pendants at this point in time come on leather. It's Greek leather 3.5 cord. I do this because of two reasons. Choosing a chain for somebody is like trying to choose their haircut for them. People are so particular about their chains, and a lot of people have chains that are their favorites at home that they would probably just change it to their happy favorite chain anyway and have a hank of chains sitting there. So I like to put it pret-a-porter, which means ready to wear, on a black cord, but they're good to wear too. Like, especially if you're an active person like me, I love wearing black cord as opposed to metal. And so I didn't finish the bottom of this one because you have the option of what size. I usually like to make them 18 inches, but if you have a different size, then I can also change the size. There will be a hoop and loop, a loop and hook fastener for this. And this guy has the cool back. It's like little bubbles back there, kind of like the front, and it also has the hydrangea blossom in the copper. And so there you go, Rick. Congratulations on that. And let me make sure that it goes into your box, and I really appreciate that very much. And here we have this shrapnel. These lonely guys will get cut by the brand new saw blade. I'm so excited, you guys. Okay, let's put that aside. And we've got some cabs coming up, everybody. And oh, wow, that's fantastic. Oh, really? Congratulations. Oh my gosh. That's very exciting. I hope that happens too. All right. I am looking to see what we want to do next. Let's do a couple cabs and then we'll get into the first the first option, the first auction. And I think we'll hit a couple moss agate cabs and a Montani. How's that? And so we're gonna have 1, 2, 3. We'll start with the Montana agate, and this, you guys know, I'm all about freeform, and so I love, pie slices and all kinds of fun stuff like that. This is Montana dendritic gorgeousness. And this little guy will go 420. Let me get you the my mercury dime, and I'm going to put it right there. That's number 1. And it's clear. And I believe it's matte finish on the back. We've got another clear guy. And this one is some moss agate. It's Maury Mountain. Look at that super cool belly button of druzy right in the center. So some of you who know me well know that I'm super high centered on, you could call it a big old marquee, or you could call it a surfboard, whatever you like. And so that's number 2, Maury Mountain moss agate. Oh my gosh, I can't really say it. Boom. And the last for this little lineup is another piece of the Maury Mountain Moss Agate. Oh, that one's 20. This one is 15. And we have another Maury Mountain Moss Agate that's 15 as well. And this one is red and green. And it's so darn glossy, we're having a hard time seeing the color. And so I'll bring the gem light out, the gem fish out, so that you can see what color that is. I love how it's just, it's just wet. Okay. So 15, 15, and 20, the Montanis, like you got to work hard for them. And so they're a little bit more. And it looks like Patricia's Creations would like to claim number 2. Very nice. Thank you, Patricia. I love this one so much. Let's take a really close look at this, and then I'll get the gem fish out. In fact, we'll be doing that simultaneously. Take a closer look. So cool. So this one is matte finish on the back, but nice. There you go. And gotta play with the stones a little. It's one of those stones where the fortifications are not visible until you kind of backlight it, and then all that clear stuff is all kind of body fortified and delicious. And so really, really nice one. That is going to make a spectacular piece. And congratulations on that. Thank you so much. Great pickup for $15. Usually these guys like take me, upwards of an hour, like to get the shine that I get. People have been asking me like, how do you get the shine so nice? Well, I spend a lot of time on each stone. And so, you're getting a spectacular deal. I don't sell these on my website. I only sell cabochons through like live sales. That's the onlyest way, unless I'm putting them into my jewelry, which they would make their way. Anybody who doesn't get claimed tonight will just make its way into some jewelry of mine. So it's no big deal. And that Patty's got her own box. So Ghost of Gaia, welcome in. Thank you so much. Very ghostly bands. They're just beautiful. Yeah, clear chalcedony. Yummy. So yummy. All right. So Patty's got a box. Thank you for that. Took me a second to get the boxes apart from each other. Oh yeah, and gem mean fishing. Okay, so this guy's 15. It's a Maury Mountain Moss Agate. And check this out. So you can see there is like red maroon mossing there. It's almost like thick seaweed in a tide pool kind of thing. And so that's, when it's more like daylight, oh my gosh, I'm trying to organize this so that you guys can see it better. You get a little bit more going on with that, but looking spectacularly glossy and dark. And thank you so much. Don't undersell yourself, Karen. Oh, I'm not worried about it. Like I said, and actually I was, you need a boat in there. I was talking to Jahik earlier today, and one of the things about these live streams is that most of y'all that watch are folks that support the channel anyway, and so these prices are for you. And so I'm not underselling myself. It's kind of like a way for, you guys get the good deals. I'm not gonna like those wouldn't be normal prices. This is for you guys. I really, really appreciate you guys. And so, you guys give to the channel with your time, with your thumbs up, with your memberships and all that kind of thing. And I value that very, very much. When I have some work that I would like to share, then I can share it at a discount with you guys. So there's that. That's my excuse, you guys. All right, so we've got Ryan claiming number 3. Some gorgeous, gorgeous Maury Mountain. And thank you for that. That also, Ryan, I'm sorry. That is shina, 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 shina. Well, now that's showing up as colored as a colored stone. There you go. A little bit of undercutting because of the nature of the beast, and those are fingerprints, but yeah. Zoo. Ah, so pretty, so pretty. But yeah, the backs are, also have a little bit more texture on account that I don't bring them to the mirror that I do on the front. Okay, so Ryan, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And getting that into a new box for you. Sorry, I'm puttering along, guys. We're gonna turn the motorboat on faster. All right, Ryan's got a box, and it looks like I saw that Patricia got number 1. Thank you. Thank you, darling. This one's so good. Oh my gosh. Some Montana moss agate. Like these are like just unabashed. Like those trees are screaming. Well, they're the screaming trees that they were talking about. The band was. Okay, Patricia. And thank you. All right. And so let's do the first auction. And thank you, Reptile Z. That's a very, very nice thing. Building a wonderful community. You guys are already the community. We all just get to hang out together, right? I mean, between here and Kyle's lives and, hanging out with Theo when he goes live and AZRE people and, the new Saturday night live that we get to spend with Brenda and with Jerry, you guys make it a beautiful community, and I'm just so humbled and honored to be a part of it. How's that? Fantastic. Okay, let's get this auction rolling. Let's start with we'll start with a little bit of Gemfield. So Ryan had me looking for something special that I didn't find, but I did find some other stuff. I don't know about all of you, but sometimes stuff gets a little lost in the rock piles, and so that still is being searched for, Ryan. But we've got this. I loved how Ma described this cabochon. She said it was very painterly. I'm gonna kill the ring light and see if we can get a better look at it all at the same time. So, let's see. It's funny, the box. I have to learn how to use the box because it's putting a little bit of glare on it, but you guys are getting at least a better idea. And of course, there's a ring light over there to the side. But this is like almost, it's kind of an impressionist landscape with that beautiful yellow on the top, a little bit of blue, and then it dives down into a crisscross of some blue and some yellow, and then, just immersed in a sea of red. And when you get really close, it's not so much the Gemfield chalcedony that is platelet like. It's almost a little bit more kind of furry, mossy ish. I don't think I can get that close, but you can kind of see it blooming. So really cool stuff. And then I've got the slabbies. Let's do that. I've got the slabbies to go along with it, so you can have some of the fun yourself. And this was from a chunk that was just like a little cube, and so you can see what the cube did. And I got some retro raggies and whatnot. We need the Scooby snacks, says Kid Curry. Okay, I'm gonna get one of these guys wet so that you can see what you're trying to get. So they're slablets, and if you attended the other live, then I've been struggle busting hard with the my worn out saw blade, but that's what's going on in these. Not bad. And each one of them has its own crazy thing going on, and as you're cutting these, they are subject to change. They have the license to do what they want. They do what they want. And that's the other side of that guy. And this guy is the nubbin, the end cut. Plenty of meat on that though, so you can decide what you need to do with that. Although, for me, when I have my favorite cabs, I oftentimes will display them with a piece of what they came from. And so, in my own little hall of fame, if this one was going to be there, it would be like that, and I'd play with these other guys if I wasn't going to make it into a piece of jewelry and some of that. So this is like the bullseye chalcedony from Gemfield, and it is ranging from gold and white all the way through the warm tones like oranges and reds to purple. And I would say that the camera is doing a fairly accurate job on what it looks like. Although I would say that if anything, it might be a little cool in that the stones themselves might be a little bit more warm in color. Just so you know, there's my skin. So you can imagine. Maybe. Don't know. But I'm using the weight on the boxes as opposed to like the more blue or the more warm, because it seems to, again, just sort of be the most neutral. I have an order of nubbins any day. That's great. All right. And so, yes, thank you so much, Muzz, reminding you to email me so that I can get you your information. I really, really appreciate that. It looks like Doug is in the house. Heidi ho from the Highlands, sir. Sir Doug of Mungo. Yeah. He does the Mungo dance for sure. Okay, so that is your parcel for this upcoming auction. I know I threw the minute auctions at you before, and I think some of you like freaked out a little bit about that. Like that might have been a little too short. How am I going to get both of these things on here? Let's see. I know. Do that, maybe. There we go. All right. So we're going to give it 2 minutes this time. And I don't even have to like give you guys a starting point as far as, your bids. You guys have been abundantly good about bidding. So no, starting bid is 1 penny, and you got 2 minutes. And this is the gem field. I'm going to start you in the chat, and so wait for the start, and then you can also see what your latency is like. Please refresh your browsers actually right now. And Patricia, yeah, while you guys are refreshing your browsers, I'm gonna tell Patricia, you're fine. I've got your deets, and of course, Dave, I've got your deets. And some of y'all know that I know how to hunt you down, but if I don't, then then I'll need your deets over there on the email. And so we are about to start. There we go. And we've got the clock is now ticking down from 2 minutes, and that might be an easier way for you guys to do it. I'm going to Allison. You don't want me hunting you down. I I just didn't know if you had missed, what the thing was, and sure enough, and so it's all good. We've got Tara's treasures coming in at a dime. Oh, but Rick had already gotten a penny in. And then we've got Kid Curry swooping it on his motorboat at 15. Doug, that's too high. I I think he must have meant to hit something else, like maybe the 1 and the 9. I'm imagining, because that's awfully steep for the gem field, even though, it's pretty darn cool. But let's make sure that Doug, that like you'll have to repeat that bit if that's what you're really gonna throw down there. We went up to the gem field, or I should say down from here, to go and fetch this material. So this is all hand mined by Steve and I, and of course this was cabbed right here in the Ozone Studios by myself. And it looks like my ring light's off still, so you can actually see that. That's so cool. I love that cabochon. Nice freeform cab. And we've got 26, 25, 24 seconds. So if you're hearing something, then what you're seeing, then you know what your lag time is. We've got Reptile Z at 21. We have Kathy Scott, hello, for 30. We've got Rick for 33. And Kathy Scott is 33.5. We've got Dave coming in, and that will be it. Wow, Dave with the hardcore sniper. Do, 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 do. Did you guys hear the music? um and yeah, that would be a Dave win, I believe, unless Doug is really going for 79, but I don't think so. Unless you were, you can let me know, because I'm not arguing with anybody. But yeah, fantastic, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous gem field parcel. And I'll, yeah, go and toss this over to Mr. Dave, and making everybody new boxes. And so hold on, I'm not Kyle yet. I'll never be Kyle. I'll never be Kyle. Oh, Doug was probably still guessing a number. Right. It is. And Dave, it is beautiful material, and it is such a pleasure to polish. It's not hard like Montana is so hard, and the flint is so hard from Ohio. But it looks so beautiful when you're done. What I like about the gem filled chalcedony is it doesn't punish you quite as much. You get a beautiful polish, but you don't have to work quite as hard. All right, so into Dave's box that goes. Thank you so much. Yeah, we have 11 seconds to start another one, right? And so we'll do another auction, and then we'll go back to some of the just single cabs and that kind of fun. We're just gonna mix it all up, and I've got a few more giveaways, of course, for you too. I'll stop doing dishes and pay attention now. Yeah, that was one massive, like, talk about Mondo, Johnny Mongo. Make sure that you are you've refreshed your browser so that you aren't behind in the stream as well. You might have come in at the wrong time. Oh wow, yeah, some old Barstow material sounds gorgeous. Reptile Z, very nice. Okay, so one more auction at the moment. Of course, I want to do something that's totally buried, so we'll do a different one. You guys don't know the difference? You don't know what I was planning? Okay, I've got a little parcel of Richardson's Thunder Egg, little slablets, and 3 cabochons for you for your lapidary pleasure. And so let's take a look at what we've got here. I'm letting this cab go. I showed it on the live stream. I think, I don't know how many nights ago, but it's wicked cool. I think I was demonstrating different patterns within weird rocks, and that one's one of them. This is some of the famous Pride Day bed, and I did mine this ourselves before you stopped being able to do that. And so some serious radical water lines. And so this just reminds me of like coral reef stuff. I mean, it's just so cool. Matte back. Absolutely beautiful. There's your backside with the coral reef. Or rain coming down on a tree, or I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, yeah. Absolutely wonderful piece. And I've got a little bit more Pride Day in my pocket. And so I thought I would share that with you guys. This will be an auction, like I said. There is a blue cabochon along with it. So this is from the blue bed. And again, we mined it on a different trip. I loved the blue bed. So we went to the blue a few times, and then I always forget his name, but the son of the Richardson's guys talked me into going over to the Pride Day bed. I'm so happy I did before they stopped letting you do it. All right, there is our blue cabochon, blue bed, an absolute pleaser of a gem. Got some red and some blues in there. And I love the rhyolite. I love framing with the rhyolite. So that one's like a really fun piece because it's like there's a secret world in there. It just needs to get lit up. But you can see even just the slight backlighting, you get to see what's going on. So that's part of the parcel. And then we've got like a sweet little teardrop going on right there. And you can see the water lines in that. Some really cool, like you get like some peaches and pinks in there for that. So that's almost like a little, rain on a landscape with the rhyolite on there. Sweet little guy. And then you get 3 slablets. And these slablets are waterline, and I'll go ahead and show you what's going on with those. And all stuff that I would definitely abundantly be able to use. There's that guy. Struggle bus on the cut. Little volcano action going on there under some island rain. One of these has some very Pride Day looking growth there. So you've got like a cool, crazy, organic looking feature down there on like these landscape out so neat. And then you've got like a cloudscape up there kind of thing. Get the backlighting going. Ooh, too much light. Front light. Let's see if we can see that now. That's probably best from the back. Oop. There you go. All right. And so these are, and they're fat. They're fat slabbies. So I was going for meat. This one's the end cut. So you get 2 full slabs and an end cut. I love doing end cuts though. I make cabs out of end cuts all day long. They're so much fun. All right. So there's that. You got 3 chunks and 3 cabs as part of that parcel for material from Richardson's Rock Ranch. And I can't wait for me to get my new blade also. You gotta love, the hack job on that one shows like me going all the way around. So anything that's like all that deep starts to really upset the blade. And it looks like Kyle's here. So good to see you, Kyle. Thank you so much for coming. Let's get this back going. And it'll be for 2 minutes. Let me bring that back in. And the start and stop on the computer is going to be what we are going to go for. So make sure that you have refreshed your browser and everything, and note the latency, because I'm going to hit them both at the same time. So ready, set, go. So there's my latency is about it seems like about a second, but your results may vary. See store for details. And we have the Ghost of Gaia starting off at 9. And we have Rick over there at 15. We have Sage Rat. Hey, good to see you, Sage Rat. Thanks for coming. At 12, we've got the Kid Curry at 25. We've got Sage Rat up in it at 26 and is in the lead. We've got Ghost of Gaia up there at 27. We've got the Rick Smith up at 30. And Ryan says that he's got a 4 to 5 second lag. Not bad tonight. Yeah, I'm really surprised, actually. I've got a much better response time. The latency is not bad tonight. So thank goodness. Not much going on, I guess, for people. And so looks like we have Rick in at 35 at this moment in time. We've got 54, 53, 52 seconds to go. We've got the Ghost of Gaia up there at 36, looking good. We've got Kid Curry at 37. We've got Rick Smith over at 40 with 40 seconds to go. What are the odds? What are the odds? It's a me problem, not a you problem, right? Kid Curry is at 42 for the Richardson's Rock Ranch parcel. We've got Rick Smith up there at 45. And we've got about 20 seconds to go on this auction for 3 slabs and 3 cabs. Orc cabs by Ozone Fine Art Ventures. We've got Rick up there at 50. And let's see. Oh my gosh. We are counting it down right now, and we are done. And it looks like Kid Curry came and shot the sheriff at 55. Whoa, that is such a hardcore snipe. Oh, man. Sorry about that, Rick, and congratulations to you. That was a hot auction, you guys. I'm going to bell all of you for that. And Caleb comes in at $70,000. Thank you. I will raise that to 1 million. All right. Congratulations, Kid Curry. Thank you. We'll put this in your box. We might have to up your parcel size. And 1 moment, please. All right. Making boxes. Making boxes for everyone. What do you want for Christmas? Put it in the chat. What do you want for Christmas, guys? I mean, if you've got your 2 front teeth, what else do you need? Another saw blade, a saw, faceting machine. What do we want for Christmas? Kid Curry. I'm sorry, I got a little bit of water on one of your cards. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem. since I was giving those little slablets a little bath. All right. Looking good. Let's get some more cabs up. So single item cabs and or do we do another giveaway? I think it's time for another giveaway, actually. Okay. So let's cancel that and take this over here. Giveaway time. Let's get something for free. You ready for something free? And Kyle says, I may need to get a band. I bet you it's a band saw now for the dino bone slabs to cut down on waste. That sounds like a great idea. I love Muz's new toy. I might have to get that too. Looks like somebody needs some silver solder. You need silver solder for Christmas. And we have a Red Ryder BB gun. You'll shoot your eye out, though. Sea-Doo sounds nice. All I want for Christmas is calcetony. Yeah, I like that. That could be a song. And Reptile Z is just 8647. Just that is what it is. A new body. Oh my gosh. Who knows? Who knows? Technology is working on stuff like that, right? My two front teeth are fake. I'm good. You don't need new ones, huh? Oh my gosh. A leg lamp, right? That's an award though. All right. Let's get this over here. Let's get straightened out. We got to get straightened out, kids. And I'm going to turn the light back on. We'll get the ring light back on. This is your giveaway. This is your giveaway, everybody. Have a look at that. A good used trim saw sounds lovely. Allison, I need one of those too. I need a good used trim saw. Exactly. And yep, another bandsaw. Brenda needs a tablet. And tablets are great. Tablets are wonderful. Now can I do 79? Now I get it. Now I actually get it, Doug. It takes me a little while. Oh my gosh. Everybody make sure that you're refreshed, and I'll try to make sure that I'm refreshed as well. Steinkerns, everyone. Steinkerns to you and yours out of the coolest mug on the planet. And speaking of, actually, I've got some petrified wood that Kirk has been waiting forever for me to cut. And lo and behold, we have petrified wood right here for our giveaway. Fragile goes to Gaia. Oh, and Lisa, we want that for you too. Again, just like Soul's new body. Like if we could just figure out how to have be bopping around. I want to take you rock hounding really bad. So yeah, let's get you walking and Soul a new body, and we'll all go running around up in the mountains finding new stuff. And Kathy needs a new motor. All right. You're on that bandwagon. All y'all. Let's get what we deserve, all of the new body parts so that we can all do a stack of rock hounding together in 2026. Steinkerns. Yeah, thank you, Allison. All right. And so Wild Heart is here. How are you feeling? I missed the update if you had given one over there at Kyle's. And you are just in time for a little giveaway here. I'm going to see how close do we dare get? Because it seems to do better when we do. Okay, this is a little petrified wood parcel. And these petrified woods come from Washington and from Oregon. We have this splendiferous piece of absolutely fabulous Saddle Mountain. And the druzy is not showing up. I should get the gem light out and it might help. There we go. So this piece of petrified wood has like a stupid bunch of like radiant druzy crest right there on the top and going on into that like fabulous little druzy seam. And then you can see its splendiferous petrified woodness. And that is, like I said, from Saddle Mountain. We also have a few pieces of nicely opalized material from also Saddle Mountain. And this guy too. Some really, really fun nuggets of petrified wood. And so for whatever your petrified wood pleasures are, if you like to do lapidary with it or you like the specimens. Oh, by the way, I totally cut myself. Sorry about that. I am not allowed to use sharp things. That cut is not a slice. That was a stab. Like I put the knife into my hand straight, like perpendicular. And like I think it might have hit the bone. It was bad. There was just a tiny bit of blood. Like I'm underselling it quite a bit. We've got a couple little nubbins of some of the Sio stuff. This is like some really neat red and different colored like this is Oregon stuff. It's great tumbler material here. And that is actually the same material that birthed this really fat teardropper, you know, maybe even I would call this a whoa maybe an almond shape or a very gravid teardrop. Look at that. Look at that. Such a big, fatty, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous piece of petrified wood there that I did polish for you. And so that's the Sio Oregon stuff. And right, I need. It's not want. It's like a need thing and a couple pints of blood. Oh, negative, please. Yeah. Mr. Chubby Hubby's in the house. Good to see you. You're just in time for a giveaway. And yes, I do need those. I need those very, very bad. Okay. And I saw something about being a stud. I'm not a stud. I did used to be a bit of a jock though. And so I guess maybe a little bit of that still going on. But seriously, I can't be trusted with sharp objects. Okay, and then we have some limb casts also from Oregon. And so this is stuff that Steve and I found. You know, that's probably like boreholes or something. It's super cool that got cast in there. And so these are just like these are agate. These are, you know, chalcedony limb casts from the place in which I found my very best iris agate, actually. And so some of them are green, some of them are pink, and some of them are just plain. But we've got like super, look at this little twig, you guys. Look at that little twig. Aw, and I don't know if you guys heard that moan, but that was Lily. She's over it. That little guy. I'm sorry. I love limb cast so much. And this is a giveaway, so this could be yours. And you don't even have to pay for it. So all these cool little, you know, some of them could be actually root casts, but these are like all the littles, like the twiggies. And what is really cool about the limb casts that we have in the spot where we went to find these is that there are limb casts that are part petrified wood, and this is one of them. So this little guy is actually both. It's a limb cast, but there are parts of the wood there too. Isn't that wild? And let me tell you, they take a beautiful polish, and then at the same time, you're going, "Do I really wanna polish this?" You could polish the end, and then you could see, like, how cool it was. But, yeah, you got these, like, puddles of limb cast, and then you've got like, the parts of the wood that remained, what a cool scenario to have that be able to happen. Okay, so that is the next giveaway. And yeah, I was feeling kind of Santa-like. Kyle's not the only one. And so I am thinking of a number between hey Linda, thank you so much for the new membership. And let's ring the bell for Linda. Oh yeah. Yeah, Ma had to have some pink limb cast. Heck yeah, she did. Um, and I'm just scrubbing back here really quick and making sure that I didn't miss anything super important. But I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 300. Don't write it down yet. And whoa, did I just show that? Did you guys see that? Did I show the number? If everybody guesses the right number, then I'll know I just showed it, but I don't think I did. All right, so I just slipped it underneath the cabochon. Did I? Did I? I'm thinking of a new number. Troy, thank you for being honest. A number between 1 and 300. Oh, you yepped the big bone. Okay. Well, I just thought of a new number because I got freaked out. I couldn't I gestured over and I didn't know if it got caught on camera. That's funny. Okay. So, now I have it and I'm going to put start in the chat and there you go. Between 1 and 300. And like I said, these are all specimens that were either found by us or the Washington material was found by a friend. And it is absolutely gorgeous. And what cool history for the Pacific Northwest. We've got a fair amount of petrified woods, and one of the reasons why we can really thank our volcanic situations that looks like, smoked salmon or salmon jerky or something like that. I must be hungry for dinner. Those volcanic activities really did a great job preserving our petrified woods. And that is like almost palm stone status as far as that cabochon goes. It is a big one. And let me get out the penny so that you can see. Oh, yep, that is the penny. Yeah, that's a lot cooler in color. Imagine that at normal penny color. That seems awfully cool. So you can imagine just how deep and gorgeous the colors of that cabochon are. Freeform, Caleb, that was between 1 and 300. Guess a number, nerd, says Ma. Gotta take a pension here. Stephen, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you, Soul, for making sure that everybody knows, and so did Ma. Also made sure that everybody knows what the heck we're doing in here. And Amanda's Funny Farm, welcome in and thank you for your guests. And I'll give you a couple more seconds to get your guesses in for petrified wood from Washington, from Oregon, Oregon limcast, and Oregon petrified wood from SIO. And I'm going to go ahead and put a stop to all of this madness so that we can get on with it. And there's your stop. And the number of the winner is number 3. Number 3. So if you've got number 3 or something darn close to it, put it in the chat underneath the stop, and we'll figure out who the winner is right quick. And so I see Brenda's got 12. And boy, looks like it might be Brenda. That's looking a whole lot like Miss Brenda, unless somebody has something lower that I am not seeing. Yeah, Brenda, congratulations. So the winning number goes to Brenda. Woo! Get the little exclamation point with the heart in it. I've been making since I was in middle school, I'm pretty sure. So congratulations to that. Make sure that I have your guys's email address so that I can get your regular address and then send this off to you. I'm so excited. Ooh. Trying not to lose your limb casts on the floor. There's 2. No worries. Oh, and I didn't mention, put it back here for a moment. Put it back here for a moment. Wait. What am I doing? Why is it wrong? Oh, remove that one. And then put me big. Make me big. There we go. Really quick. And so again, if you came in late, just if you're going to claim something or if you win something, then make sure to send me an email over on ozonefineart.com. And oh man, what was the thought? I had this flash of brilliance. I'll think of it. We'll get back to I think we've got some single cabs coming up. And then we'll get back to the live auctions. We have this important thing to claim an object, write claim, and then email us. And the invoices, which are actually just your purchase suite through my website, will be due on Monday so that I can get them really quickly into the mail, or as quickly as possible. If you have any trouble with that, go ahead and email me. And that's the sales suite. The website is ozonefineart.com. Boy, I had a flicker of brilliance that I really needed to tell you guys, and I can't remember what it is, but we'll get to it. And yeah, a brain fart. It was so important too. I am so human. Yeah, it had something to do with the mailing. Oh, thank you for reminding me, everyone. So I mail everything in priority mail, USPS. And the reason why I do it this way is because it gets us insurance and tracking. And so the base price for the mail is I think it's $12.52 or something like that. It's 12 something. And on my website, I just have it as 10. I just rounded down. And so the rest of it's on me. And so you pay shipping up until $60. After $60, then shipping's on me. Okay. And so here's the size of the situation that you're going to get into the mail. This is an old one, 1170. Boy, those were good days, upwards of 12 something. nowadays. And so I will ship these out as soon as I possibly can. USPS says that they are accepting stuff for Christmas all the way up until the 17th. But we have had experiences in the past where things get stuck in between, like, say, like keep on going back and forth to 2 or 3 different post offices and do like a, doom loop. And so I try to get them into the mail as soon as possible. A lot of y'all have open boxes. And so, I'll be shipping those out, like I said, as soon as, like, if you have any additional purchases, as soon as those are taken care of, off it goes. If you bought it last week and you didn't, if you didn't leave your box open, then it is either in the mail, because I did do a shipment on, I think it was either Tuesday or Wednesday, and then I got the eye infection, and so I didn't go out, avoiding people, and so it'll go out on either tomorrow or on Monday, but we still have, in theory, from the USPS, plenty of time. Okay. That was no boating accident. Referring to the microphone cover. Clear the beaches. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lisa, and everybody for for all of your wrench duties and all of the help. Okay, so we've got some single items here to share, and so let's get this back up on the stage. First of all, I did not share any Mariposite last time, and I just have this small parcel. I just started working it again. It's such a spring like stone to me, but I figured if I get started now, then I'll be ready by the spring. I might have some winter selections for you before, but at the very least, we're working Mariposite, and I'm really high centered on the greens and the blues and stuff like that right now. And so this is this tiny little Mariposite parcel. You can see next to my hand, these are small stones, so very good for earrings or rings. These are unfinished on the backs, but would make great uh stones to go along with other stones too. Like if you're into combining stones with your if you're doing um twists, or what am I like the wire wrapping or anything like that, and you're doing like multi-stone work, then this is fun. I'm going to turn the ring light off for a second so that you guys can see what's going on with these. Mariposite is a slightly a softer stone than many. I think it hangs out at like a 5 or something like that. And so, it's not quite as wet glossy as you can get like an agate. I got a pretty darn good shine here anyway. But yeah, that's they're fun, they're fat. And so this little parcel, if you're interested in it, you got some fun little chunklets to play with also. Not very fat, but fat enough that if you wanted to make more ring stones or something like that, you could. That was the outside rind. And so I thought I'd include all of that for 20 if you want some Mariposite in your life. We're doing some oddballs right now. And so we also have, I had said before, let's get the ring light back on. This is Marcasite plume, and you've probably seen the Marcasite plume on Kyle's and some of the other channels that have, adored and loved on this stuff. I love it too. I did this cabbie. I've got a big fat slab of this stuff so I can make more. This one's got like this wonderful bloom going on right there in the center, like just really neat framing on this particular cab. And a big fat boy too. And so the Mariposite is 20. If you were wondering about that guy over there. And so too is the Marcasite. And this guy is matte on the back. Matte on the back. And wet on the front. And like I said, that's a big fat boy, but I love the metallic stones look so cool with other metals. So this would look great with any of the other metals since there's such a warm tone in the agate and such a cool tone in the marcasite. And Patricia is going to take the mariposite. Awesome. I love this. And it goes with other stones so nice. So it's dependent on if you want to use it all by itself or if you want to include, like, I mean, it looks just stupid nice with like chrysocolla or jade or turquoise or any of the other like stones that have some green. It looks incredible with tourmaline, like the gemmies. So I'm going to be working on some of that kind of stuff here soon. And these were some fun littles that I got started that I thought I would share with you guys. So there you go, Patricia. I'll move that to the center for a moment, finding Patricia's box now that we've got a number of boxes going. Lovely. Lovely. All right. Sorry. I'm back. All right. And so, yeah, the margasite. Yeah, it is such fun stuff. And it is very messy to work. But it's worth it. I don't mind. All right. So that guy is 20. I've got some Ohio Flint. It's blue. It's freeform. It's matte on the back. It's got gold and some lighter tones. And I mean, it's like a gray blue. But yeah, super neat, super fun little, almost a tooth shape there. Let me get the mercury dime here and the penny so you can see how big these guys are. So Kid, did you want the marcasite for 20, or we've got the new the new number 2 Ohio Flint, and that's 15. And we've got another Ohio Flint for 15. This stuff is such a bear to cut, but it takes such a darn good polish. That one's got some red, pink, yellow, barcode stripies and grays and like a super cool chalcedony ribbon right through the middle. Kind of X marks the spot on that one. That one was a really fun composition. So that one's also 15. And Karen, Ghost, claim the marcasite further up. Thank you for the all caps. I really appreciate that, actually. And I didn't see that. I'd like to claim the marcasite. Thank you. Thank you, Ghost. And it wasn't because you were being like a ghost or transparent that I didn't see that. I'm very, very sorry about that. And thank you for the all caps and shouting at me. Sometimes that's what it takes. So Ghost for the marcasite, make sure to drop me an email, ozone 669@gmail.com. And then we'll get it all figured out to get that to you. Thank you so much. All right. And so 15 on each of those flinties. And we've got a piece of that. I think it's called Galaxy Rhyolite. I got it from AZRE people. And thank you again for that. Now we're getting down. Thank you. And it looks like Kathy wanted the Ohio too. And Lisa wanted the Ohio Flint. And so I would imagine that this means that that's the Lisa one and that's the Ohio one. I probably shouldn't slide them over and just keep the normals where they go. And so Lisa, you get that one. And if there is a problem with that claim Ohio number 2, Kathy, let me know. And it looks like Rick wants the Galaxy. That Galaxy stuff is insane. It is so cool. So I did a couple little test cuts on a slab that I think I got 2 slabs from the AZRE people. They went to Quartzsite and got a big bunch of chunk of this, and I needed it. And look at that flower or rising sun with that crazy red streak through there. I mean, this stuff is so much fun to play with. So that's a fun little rhyolite triangle, a triangulite. And Rick, you've got your name on that. Thank you so much. And that is going in your box. And I've got a yes, please from Kathy. So Kathy, thank you. And the last piece of the Ohio goes into Kathy's box. Thank you very much. And yeah, that stuff, like I said, not a pleasure to cut. So I'm going to be cutting it on my old blade before I turn it into the new blade. And same with the Montana stuff that I have. All right, Kathy, you get a box. There we go. All right. And let's get rolling. I've got more moss agate, and it's red, and then I've got some AZRE stuff. So red moss agate, 15, and that is from overseas. I'm not sure, probably Indonesian, but it's fairly clear and lots and lots. There's a druzy pocket right there, and it's red and mossy. I'll give you a better look. That's number 1. We've got AZRE multicolor moss agate is number 2. That is 20. We've got another AZRE moss agate that is multi-chrome, and that is also 20. So 15, 20, 21, 2, 3. And we've got the blurple 20 teardrop from AZRE is number 4. Polychrome surfboard with yellow and pinks and reds and fortifications and all the good is 20 for number 5. And this little gem that you guys haven't seen, although you saw it in the box, it was the tongue. This is their lavender amethysty wonderfulness. And so I did this little almond or a reverse teardrop. You could do it that way, but I like it this other way way better. But it is like a fabulous little lavender gem. That one's 25 because that's kind of rare. Okay, so got the contagious brain fart. That's hilarious. Sage Rat wants number 2. Congratulations, Sage Rat, on that one. That is a flipping super spectacular gem, and I will take closer looks at all of them. That is like just a showstopper, and it's big too. So that's like a, if you look at my fingers in here with it, like that's a big gem. So you could almost be, uh, pocket stone, palm stone on that one. Thank you, Sage Rat. Oh, we need to Steinkern, you guys. I'm getting a little dry. Sage Rat for 20. Into your box it goes. Thank you. And I see that Kid Curry wants number 6. All right, that's the 25er. That lavender, this is from where they get, like, I guess their amethyst. And so, the quartz that you see up there and around the agate tubes is their amethyst. And then, it gets like this agate fortification stuff going on. It's just wicked fun. And that is the matrix, and the matrix actually polishes on this one really nicely. So nice job, Kid Curry. Goes in your boat. 25. Thank you. Tara's going to bed. Thank you so much, Tara, for hanging out. It's the best. It's the best rock hangout anywhere. And let's, Steinkern's, everybody. And I see that there is almond roca. As another claim from Sage Rat. Let's wet our whistles, shall we? Ah, yes, we needed that. So it looks like you wanted number 4 as well. That's, let's see. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can count. So that's the blurple, big, beautiful blurple teardrop. Or, of course, if you want to invert it, it would make a great, other direction drop. Beautiful either way. Nice job, Sage Rat. Pardon me. And that is 20. Nice job, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You know I do. And it looks like we've got Kathy claiming number 3. This one is, this actually, both this one and this guy, this kind of big marquee or surfboard, made appearances on the microzone. So we looked at that underneath the microscope. This stuff down here, that like the polychrome, that is the green going into the yellow into the red. Man, it's so cool. And then that is a big fissure of druzy that is flanked by the blue chalcedony. Just really, really good one there, Kathy. That was a pleasure to polish it because it just kept on getting better and better as I went along. Thank you for that. It's 20. Excuse me. And Amanda's Funny Farm. Thank you for hanging out. We'll see you. A hot air balloon. Yes, exactly. Perfect. So Kathy gets that one. Thank you, Kathy. And you guys are the best. All right. And so we've got before we say goodbye, we have the red moss was number 1, and I'll show that one to you closer. It's pretty cool. It's got finished, a smooth back. Just a little bit of chunkiness only because I don't finish the backs as nicely as I finish the fronts, obviously, but would look great with a wrap or whatever. There's your, this is a really translucent stone. Red moss. I want to say it's like Turkish or something like that. I can't remember, but I got this as rough and did the polish on it. And because I have some more, because I have the rough, I'm willing to let one go. So really, really neat, like red plumy mossiness in that. And so that one, like I said, is 15. And this is the giant polychrome surfboard. It's smooth and like a little bit more than matte, but I would say, just smoothed on the back, but not finished. And yellow is all get out with all sorts of other little inclusive colors. That's not working out. There we go. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Fun little fortification pocket right there. And so, oh, and it's got some, you know, it's definitely translucent as well. It's just the octopus's garden in there that you've got your surfboard to ride around in. There we go. Oh, thank you, Doug. Oh my gosh. All right. And good night, Rick. Thank you so much for your support tonight. I really appreciate it. And let's ring the bell for Doug. And thank you so much about the presentation and everything. Like one of these times I'll have a cab so big that you need it. All right. And I'm going to I'm going to go ahead and move on from these guys. Beauty with a capital B. Yeah, I would say so too. And I know this is so true. Now, if only I could figure out a way to wear a teeny light behind the pendant. Yes, we need to figure this out. So, oh, another thing that I was thinking of and didn't say it was of course, all of these purchases will come with your very own Ozone Fine Art sticker that you can stick onto. They're the cool vinyl ones, and so you can stick it onto your water bottle or whatever you want to put with your rock stuff. You get your sticker for sure. And then I also have little nubbins and things like that from the Blind Squirrel Rocks boxes that I will include. And so you'll get little extras with your purchase, little surprises. And so, yeah. There's good things to come. So we're gonna do an auction or two, and then we'll go into the jewelry platter because I've got a platter of jewelry to show you. And so I want to bring out this superstar. Hopefully, Rick isn't feeling good or bad about having left before this happened. But we've got a parcel that is a faceted sunstone with Schiller, and then a parcel of the Schiller sunstone, and then some regular champagne, so that you have some what's the word I'm looking for? You've got some specimens, or if you'd like to work some of it, then you can do that. And so this is going to be an auction. I did the trillion here, and this is the triopic blast cut. Although, like I said, I cut this stone. You can see that it's got some pretty fair body color there. And yeah, you can make the sticker into a magnet. You could do whatever you want to with your sticker, but you do get one. I've got the gooey tweezers, and I know I just had them in my hand. There they are. Okay. So there is the Schiller. wonder how close this allows me to get. So enough to really give it like some wonderful pink sparkles, but not enough so that you don't get the effect of the cut. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the challenge of cutting sunstone properly. Is you don't want to make an opaque stone and then it doesn't matter that you did a facet job on it. And so I don't think I weighed this one out, but if I was just to guesstimate, it's probably half a carat or so. And so that is the faceted gems. So you could set it, or if you collect the faceted gems or the gemstones, this is a good one on account that it's such a good example of a Schiller facet. And then in the rest of the box, you can see these are shouting. This is on the right are the Schillers. It's a lump of Schiller. A lot of Schiller. That's like borderline redstone. And got this guy. And, not too much meat on that one, so that might just be a nice example, but look at how much Schiller this thing has in it. Woo. And so if you are a carver or something like that, you could probably, work that into something. And then I've got some, and this one too, good for a carver. This is a Schiller. Look at how big this thing is. And so Steve and I went out to the Spectrum. You get the directional on this. And got these from a belt run. And so these are all Spectrum stones. There's some of the direction there. But yeah, fun. Then those are champagnes. Just in case, like if you don't have any sunstones at all, it's kind of nice to have some pieces of the different varieties. So all the ones to the right of the big stone and that big stone in the middle are the Schillers, and then all these guys on that side are the non-Schiller. And then you've got your Triopic Blast Schiller cut Trilliant. And that is what we're going to auction off next. And let me get this set up real quick. Oh, let me take that down. I'm the worst. I'm the worst at taking down the comments. Like, an hour later, we're wondering what that belongs to. Okay, so we'll have 2 minutes on the clock for this. Bring that in. How I must have had it more slanty next time. Oh, it's because I had it like this. Okay, sorry guys. Not trying to make upset stomachs for anybody. There. Okay, so we've got the auction item, and we have the time 2 minutes, and I will make sure to right now refresh your browsers so that you don't have a huge amount of latency. And oh no, your phone's dying. Grab the cord, Lisa. We don't want to lose you. And yeah, we got to get that 24-hour live, Kyle. Right. Okay. So I'm about to press the start, and you'll see the start in the chat, and that's what we're going by. Ready, and there we go. So you can see what your latency is at this time. Cheryl asked how much the red cab was. That was 15. Thank you so much, Ma, for keeping me honest. We would only get that in a rock group, Ghost. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Okay. And so Yeah, Cheryl, the red mossy cab was 15, and the surfboard big AZRE cab was 20. And Kid Curry is going to pick this up for 15 bucks, except for that Ghost would like it for 17 and Kathy wants it for 20. And Kyle just jumped the gun and went all the way to 50. Are you sure about that, Kyle? Was that a miss? Did your fingers get in the way on the wrong keys? And Cheryl, you got it. I'll put that moss agate to the side for you. Thank you so much for that. Putting your name on that right now. We've got 50 seconds left. And right now, unless it was an accident, we've got Kyle for 50. Well, that's sweet. Thank you, Kyle. I really appreciate that. And so 30 seconds left, and Kyle's sitting pretty with a trillion and 50 bucks. Well, I'm putting Cheryl's new moss agate stone in the box. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah. Pew pew said Kid Curry to Kyle. And we're on the countdown. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and that'll do her. So Kyle basically knocked everybody out of that one. Thank you so much, Kyle. Really appreciate that. It's a fun little parcel there. Although you have definitely spent your time at the Sunstone mine too. I know. Kyle's like, don't be afraid to bid against me or anything, guys. Don't want to offend Kyle. No, offend me. No, thank you so much, Kyle. I really appreciate that. And all right, let's do another I was going to show off the jewelry tray, and then we'll do the I have a couple more auctions for you, and another giveaway. And yeah, I think we might be able to knock this live stream out in a normal amount of time, which would be so cool. I know. We know, Kyle, that you are not made of money. Someone hold my wallet. I should ground myself. Yeah, we're so excited though, Kyle, about this upcoming new shed that you're getting. It's so exciting that you're going to have a proper store, a proper rock room for all of the cool things that you do. All right, here is our jewelry platter, and I'm going to pan out here a bit, although we'll hone in. A few of these pieces we saw last week, and then more of them we didn't. We were supposed to, but we didn't. And then some of them are brand spanking new. And so define normal, says Sage Rat, right? Oh, goodness. Let's all take a Steinkern really quick. And Cheryl, Karen, don't go trying turn things into normal here. Yeah, I know. What am I thinking? Kyle's anxious with excitement. Oh my gosh. Drink some milk, Kyle. Settle your stomach. It's okay. There's your ring that won't fit you. Gosh, I mean, at the end of the day, we might have to just cut that thing. Who knows? I can make another one though. All right, Steinkerns, everyone. Make sure that we're well hydrated, and let's make that straight. Okay, so first of all, I didn't get to the superstar that was on both of the thumbnails last week and this week, and Kid Curry, that's her ring right there. She wanted that ring, but it is a size too big. Now I can make small rings a little bit bigger, but it's a little more difficult to make a big ring smaller. I have to cut it, and so yeah. But we'll figure something out because me and Mo, we talk. Let's just say we talk sometimes. So yeah, this was actually the center of the attention for both of the thumbnails. And those of you that are on the Discord have seen this piece. This is a piece of crazy lace agate that I cut, and it is in the colors of like a drab lavender, maroon, and yellow, and like just some of my favorite colors ever together. And so they are playing like a crazy mosh pit in there. And then that's set in fine silver. And then I picked up the rhythm of the mosh pit in the treatment of below the bail. So we've got the crazy lace in fine silver above the crazy lace agate. You have crazy lace fine silver, and the whole thing is topped with a Idaho garnet that I cut in the Ruination cut by Arya Achavan. I absolutely love his cuts. And so there's that little triangle that's right there at the table, and some nice maroon color in that stone to pick up the maroons and like that kind of lavenderish that is hanging out in the stone. So this is fine silver on the top. So all the stones are set in fine silver. We have sterling silver in the bail, and I think maybe one or two of those little balls might be, but they're also fine silver. And so that's 999 and then 925. And this is for the love of cray cray. So we've got a little heart there in the back, and it has been embossed the copper with hydrangea blossom. And then you see a little bit of the crazy back of the crazy lace agate. And then there's a breathing hole for the faceted stone, and that's actually so that you can clean the thing so that the stone doesn't get dingy over time. And so, oh, and I actually answered it before I saw that. So the difference between fine and silver is fine is actually 999. So they can't say it's 100% silver because what happens if dust particles dropped in it while you were smelting it, right? So they say 999 for fine silver. And then sterling silver is an alloy. And so you have it is 92.5% pure. And then there's additives like copper into the alloy to make sterling actually is a little bit more rigid and a little bit brighter than fine silver. And so it's both different in color, and then it's also different in hardness. And I like to set my stones in fine silver because it's more malleable. So it caresses the stone. And so, to seat that stone, the way that I seated the garnet, you see faceted stones get posts sometimes, and they get channel set and tube set, and all sorts of different ways of setting. And so this is what you would consider a tube setting. And I like being able to just seat that garnet into, or whatever stone I might be tube setting into, a fine silver cradle. And then same too with the bezel. And then in order for that those little crazies to be so malleable in there, I use the fine silver for that as well. Caressing a mosh pit. What a concept. And this one is not up on the website, I don't believe. And I would normally do a piece like this for like right around between 150 to 175, and it's 115 today. And I'm not sure if, like, I hope I don't have to post it to the website, but if I do have to post it to the website, then it'll be more. And so just flat out the price is that. And then it's on an 18-inch leather Greek cord that is a 3.5. I like, kind of nice meaty cords. And that is actually, I could change the length on that, no problem. And so the next one, absolutely. um it's so like, honestly, I think that I went for a fairly long time not knowing, when even I was a beginner metalsmith, like, why do we have sterling silver and why do we have fine silver? And what's the dang difference? Oh my gosh, Lily is sitting on my Fordham pedal right now. Like I hear my Fordham going off. Like, okay. And so Kathy, that sounds like if either you're answering somebody or you want this piece. And so just go ahead and verify that you would like the crazy lace necklace for 115, and it will go into your box. And meanwhile, we'll show off the sort of matching ring. This is another that again is a tube set. And so the tube is made, handmade. I hand make from scratch all of my jewelry, guys. And so this ring band and everything, it spent its time going through the melting process and then the mill. So this started off as a lump of silver, and it became this fine silver on the top, and it's a square ring band. I love doing like over the top stuff, like the crazy lace. Like, that's fun and fussiness. And then I swing like a pendulum all the way over to the other side and do something super clean and simple. I did not facet this stone. This is is it rhodonite? I think I say these sometimes. It's either rhodonite or rhodolite garnet. I say that wrong almost every time. And in my head, I have it like it's dialed up wrong. But at any rate, that's what this is. A garnet, and it's the purpley kind. And this ring is we found out for Ma's great chagrin that this was a size 9 ring. There's your ring sizes. There's the ring. And so size 9 ring. Seem to be making size 9 rings a bit these days. Put that right back there. All right. And so going back to, yes, claim. Awesome. Oh my gosh. I love this For the Love of Crazy necklace so much. And so thank you so much for your purchase. Congratulations on that. This was like pure fun. I hope that it's conveyed through the piece, because this was like pure fun. The cabbing of that gem, the cabbing or the faceting of the gemstone up top. Yeah, just a super piece. So Kathy, I hope that you enjoy this abundantly. That goes into your box. Screaming deal too. I'm probably going to be sad, but it's okay, Karen. Okay, we've got like a void there. So let's move something into the center. And yeah, it is. It's such a purpley garnet. I love that too so much. Oh my gosh, and Sage Rat, happy birthday. And you got a wire mill. Like, you're our people if you want a wire mill for your birthday. Congratulations on that. That is super cool. That is like such a you're gonna have so much fun. So much fun to be able to make your own stuff, right? I spent Christmas money over at Kyle's place. I'll definitely purchase Southern. I'll bet you anything we have a autocorrect collision there from you. Thank you so much, Troy. No, hanging out is fine too, and I like, believe me, there's more coming. So no big whoop-de-doos. It's all good. Rhode Island garnet. And we've got this. Look up the Rockhound podcast. Karen, Theo, Kurt, and myself used to do a bunch of stuff. Yes. Yeah, and hopefully someday we'll get the Beatles back together and we'll do some more of that because that was like super good times. And we got the coolest guests on. We kind of got like, a lot of the rock community, on there. Some pretty cool names. And so yeah, that's good stuff. Um More size 9 rings. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Allison. I've got that one, and I got more. That's coming. Hey, you know what? We'll still celebrate it right now. Congratulations on that. All right. So, yeah, it was an awesome podcast. I miss it too. I do. Um, Yep. We all sort of needed to take our breaks for different reasons, and it's been hard to get stuff rolling again. I will be the first to say that Kyle wasn't just a little bit of glue; he was a lot of bit of glue, and so it was hard to do it after Kyle left in the first place. I'm not blaming Kyle for anything. That sounds like maybe bad for me to say it this way, but no, he was just an important member and I really appreciated everything that he did. You guys saw this Charo White ring, I think last week. I have been high centered on chatoyant things. And so I didn't cut this particular piece of Charo White. I got it from Kyle. And it is set with a little sidecar of a white topaz. I love, again, we're kind of on simple. It's sterling silver for your ring band. It's a nice solid chonky ring band, and fine silver for the bezel. This ring is an 8, and I can't remember if it was 95 or 85 last week. I'll do it for 85 though. And so I love, 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 love. The purple is fantastic. It's all sterling silver or fine silver, and it's nice and heavy. And so at any rate, that there, 85 for the Char White ring. And so Kyle is Yoko? No. No, he's not. I'm trying to think if there was a Yoko. I don't think so. Or maybe it'll restart with new members. That could be a possibility. So like I said, I've been really super high centered on the chatoyant stones, and I have another stone that I got from Kyle. And this is this lovely Petersite. I actually finished polishing this, I think, at about 2 a.m. last night because I was taking a little break from my eyeballs on account of the little infection that I was having. I have talked about this in the past where you absolutely have your rings are for waiting in line at the gas station or at the bank or whatever for you to be able to admire. So it is Petersite and a white topaz, fine silver for the topaz, the balls, and the bezel, and then again, another, it's a 2-to-2 split sterling silver band. The reason why the sterling silver is used for the bands, people, is because it's harder. So it holds together and is more resistant to any kind of, you put your rings through some little bit of hell. And so it's much more resistant to the battering, and so usually the ring shank or the ring band is sterling silver, where you save the fine silver for setting the stones in. 85 also for this Petersite guy, and this is a size 9 also. So there you go. And I think it looks like a little crown up there. I was so kind of excited about like this like velvety royal blue, midnight blue, and then had to put a crown on it. It just reminds me of crushed velvet or something like that. It's so pretty. So more gorgeous chatoyant stones. And it looks like Allison with the L wants to claim that bad boy, and I don't blame you at all. A Petersite and Charoite crown would be dope. Yeah, Kyle's just gonna go ahead and up the ante on that one. I'm sorry about the hand drift, guys. Yeah, this is a super cool little ring. And one of the things that I want to say about the jewelry pieces, as well as the cabochons and the things that you've been seeing tonight, everything is a one-off. I don't do calibrated things ever. And so this ring, any of the jewelry, any of the cabochons, they'll never happen the same way twice. I'm terrible. Like, I have a hard time making earrings because I don't like doing the same thing twice. And so, anyways, congratulations on that, Allison. What a super, super, super awesome claim that is. I'm going to miss this ring. I only got, a day to spend with it, so sadly. All right, Allison. Just taking a moment to make sure that now I've got like all sorts of boxes. So I'm going to make a note on this guy. Your box is over there. But like I said, I don't have cool drawers and stuff like that, like Kyle at this point yet. I don't know. Maybe if I do more sales, but I'm like on a more like semi-annual schedule right now. Like about twice a year is about what I can muster. Um, and feel bad for Karen. Why are we feeling? Don't feel bad for me. I got yeah, okay. I see what's going on here between Ma and Caleb. That's hilarious. Okay, and so the Peters you probably saw over here had a friend. Oh my gosh. There we go. And so we did like I think we sold out of the cuffs last time. And so I thought, okay, well, I should probably make another cuff. And I couldn't I couldn't weave well enough alone. I couldn't weave I'm gonna do it again. I couldn't leave well enough alone. I could have just made a bunch of, super simple ones, but I just made this Petersite cuff. Again, rings and bracelets are for the wearer to look at. Necklaces and earrings are for people to look at you and the stuff that is adorning you. So it's nice. But you get to look at this yourself. And so this one, it has a crown also. It's got the white topaz up there at the top. You can see the Peter's eye doing the thing that it's supposed to do. You could wear it either way. So if you wanted to, or if while you were driving the sun hits it better going this way for the chatoyancy. But yeah, it's got the white topaz up top, and it's got sterling silver and fine silver balls. And I love asymmetry. Sometimes symmetry is just it's too much for me. So I countered, you see the hydrangea blossom, and it had this kind of like the that was the center of the blossom right there. I used the hydrangea blossoms. It's not the leaves. These are the blossoms, the the little petals themselves to make the embossing happen. And then I do a liver a sulfur treatment so that you can see it. And I mean, but they're deep. It's just that the contrast is nice. And so that did that little sort of burst there. And so I decided to offset it with the little burst of kind of those like cheery little bubbles. And so this guy is should be more, but I'm gonna do 115 for this guy. It's the very thick copper. And before you make a decision about it, it is a size medium to large. And so it's probably about 6.5 inches. If you measure your wrist, think about that you have a space that's either, an inch to 2 inches when you wear a cuff. So, the overall circumference of your wrist, if you take that measurement, you can minus one for the size of your cuff bracelet. Although these are, they definitely hold their shape, but they are, just a little bit bendable, so that if you wanted to close that around your ring, you could, or wrist, you could wear it as more of a cufflet, like, a bangle cuff. And so it just depends on how you're comfortable wearing your jewelry. So 115 for the cuff. And what does bin cuff mean? You been cuffed? Well, we've talked about this before. I I have such a hard time with just doing symmetrical things, but I love balance. I'm a Libra. And so balance is like also my jam. And so like that wonderful tension and balance artistically between um doing a asymmetrical composition that's balanced is absolutely so much my fun. So does that mean you want to claim it? Okay. How many different ways can you say it? All right, Caleb. I'll put that over to the side for you. Thank you. Um, he was talking about, like I said, the low prices. We'll take advantage of it. Nothing wrong with that. And like I said, like I appreciate all of your support. And so these are discounted because you guys probably have already tossed membership money and stuff like that towards the project. And so thank you. This is like what I can do for you, especially around Christmas time when you need to get stuff for people. All right. Libras unite. Hey Betty, like fist bump. Gotcha. Hopefully we can meet one of these days, like at the next Opal Jam, or something like that. That would be super fun. Um, Definitely a Bengal. You a Bengal tigress. Bangles are great. I love bangles and banglets, and I love cuffs. The fact that a cuff hugs your wrist for the copper is really nice if you feel like you want to do it for therapy. Um, all right. And so Ghost of Gaia, thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you. Let's ring the bell. Is Troy a Libra too? I know that Kyle is. It's probably part of the reason why we get along so well. We've got these two little guys that are also over there on the website. We've got the sunrise, or rather the sunset gem field stuff in the purple and the red, and you've got one of those rhodonite or rhodolite. So bad. Garnets in there, and then a white topaz, and that is my 2-to-1 band. Sterling silver and fine silver, of course. And then we have one of the 2-to-1 bands that is flat, because you can see that this is a half round. And that is gem fields as well. It's pink, and it's got a topaz as well, kind of the crown style. And that one's got the hydrangea blossom around it. I'm going to get you your prices and your sizes here in just a moment. We have this one at 9.5, no, 8.5. My bad. Excuse me. 8.5 for this guy. I don't know about you, but on one side, I have like the half sizes from the other. My right hand is a half size different than my left hand. So when I can't wear it on my right hand, I wear it on my left hand, and vice versa. So you might want to check that too. And this guy is a 7, and both of these are 65. So you know. Oh, Kid Curry's brain is hurting. Aw. Mike Echo Oscar Whiskey, do you copy? Meow. It's the rhodolite. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember that. Thank you so much. I just like I know one like there's a reason for the other. Um yeah. And so which one's the 7? That's the 7. In your face. It's the sunset drop with the one of those pretty purple garnets. And that is the 8.5. The pink, I guess, cool textured base there. That one. Oh yeah, that one's got it's part silver and part copper for the color. Just caught that part of the mixed metal fun. But you can see where it's located, it wouldn't be against your skin. So I always use sterling or fine if it's going against your skin, like earrings or rings. Unless it's the copper cuff, because some people can't do the copper. So looking. All right. Okay. So that is that sushi tray. We did a good job on that, you guys. Thank you. And let's see. I'll do a quickie with the other jewelry items, and then we'll go into the last auctions and our giveaway. I have 3 fingers and 1 thumb on one hand. Are you missing a finger, Mr. Troy? Because I have 3 fingers and a thumb on one of my hands too, but then I also have an extra finger just in case. Oh, okay. Last of the jewelry. All right. And so those of you who are not totally into the jewelry, thanks for hanging in there. It's part of what we do. Resort Dog is a Libra too. Nice job, Resort Dog. Good on you. I put one in the wrong place. Oh, I'm sorry. Hopefully you're okay after such an incident has happened. On the left-hand side, we have one of the most special things that happened to me this year was that I got to find an ammonite on the coast. An ammonite on the coast. And so it was actually in the river, but it was not one of the Central Oregon ammonites that we have that are a little bit more popular if you're going to go try to find an ammonite in the Oregon area. Most of the places where maybe you would find ammonites, they're covered with basalt. We have ammonite earrings that I cast from real ammonites. And I believe these are the last of ones that Ma shared with me. And then again, even if they were not the last of those, the new littles are also ones that Ma shared with me. So I don't know what I'm talking about here. They're sterling silver castings in sand. We also have these little white topaz that are just above them. And they are in sterling silver with the sterling silver balls as far as the wires and the earring wires go. And these guys are on sale tonight for $45. And that's a screamer of a deal. That's less than what they're on the website for right now. This never, I don't think, made it to the website. This is a white topaz that was set in an ammonite casting for a ring. And again, this is sand casting stuff. Kid Curry claims the earrings. Good claim, buddy. Did anybody do it before you? I think you were the fast one. This is not from the one that my dog ate. Unless it was before the dog ate it, right? None of them are post dog eating. So yes, maybe. At first, I had to check myself there. Kid Curry's box. Thank you, Kid Curry. Great score on those ammonites. I love those so much. And so that is the ring. So the ring is set push prong style. So like an engraver push prong style. There in the center of the ammonite, and that's a size 8 ring. And so sterling silver for the entire ring. But it was definitely all 100% hand done because I milled that wire for the ring shank, and then of course we cast the ammonite, and then made that nice little push prong situation to hold on to that topaz. And so this little guy tonight is 60. You didn't, Chris. Oh my gosh, you didn't. They're right here, over here in this box. Chris, welcome in. um, and so and also here in the box, I'll move this over, is the ammonite that I was talking about. This and one other find that I can't talk about yet made my year. Maybe move the microphone a little closer. And so you can see one of the ammonites on top here on the outside of the stone, and I didn't even notice it. And then I cracked the stone, and actually it's like an ammonite pile, because there's the second ammonite and its negative side on this side, and there's ammonite and everything. Like it's the whole package, and you can see how big it is. And the ammonites, or rather the ammonites that we find in the other location in Oregon that I had known of previously, and I had done some research and found out that it was possible in the place where I happened to be going, and so I started looking kind of more on the unknown and rare side. So it was a bit of research, and I was lucky. So pretty cool. So lots of research needs to be done before the spring comes and I can go there again and hopefully find more. And this is what got us all high centered on the plesiosaurs and stuff like that, because we weren't sure if that was maybe a tooth or not. But it would have been really cool if that did turn out to be a tooth, and that we saw what the prey and the predator in one cool little package there. And so Kid Curry is gonna claim the ring because you can't break up the band. Right, we've had enough sorrow about like Yoko and the Beatles tonight. We just we're gonna do some mosh pitting. That's an excellent ring. I love this ring, and so good on you. That'll be a super cool and amazing either for you to wear or a beautiful gift. Very nice. Thank you so much. And yeah, like I've had an amazing year, and I'm really thankful for some of the discoveries. And yet, like I said, some of it I can't really even talk about yet. We have to get some verification on stuff, which doesn't always happen super quick. All right. Yep, I saw. Thank you so much, Ryan. You got my back. I appreciate you guys so much. All right. And so, Chris, you wanted to see the Chrysocolla earrings. These are the drop earrings. They are, I did the stippling in the body of the earring, which is copper. Of course, we have the sterling silver and the Chrysocolla cabochons. So fine silver, you can see the copper and the cutouts. They're actually super light. I like to keep my earrings like right around like between 3 and 4 grams. You can go up to 7 grams with hook earrings and still get away with it, but I do like to keep them in the light zone. Tonight, these are going for 45 as well. So, Chris, you want some earrings, darling? And I'll just put those off to the side. And we've got okay, Chris does claim the earrings. All right. Thank you, Chris. Um, I'm, I don't know if you noticed it, but I'm trying to clear the website. Oh, and of course the sparkles at the very bottom. Forgot to mention. Okay. Thank you, Chris, putting that into your box. Appreciate this. And I'm trying to clear the website so that the new jewelry drop can just be all by itself there. Um, yeah, that was like I'm going done dirt cheap this evening. Like I got some toys to put in my Christmas stocking too, for not only myself but for my loved ones we're raising money for. This is hydrangea blossom, and turquoise, 2-to-1 sterling silver band. We've got the topaz, and fine silver ball and bezel. And this ring is just a hedge over 8. So I usually don't try to do like quarter sizes. It's wonderful to be like dead on a half size. Although if you wear an 8 and you're into a wider ring shank like this, then they are very comfortable that way. Um, and so that's something to consider, is that it can just be a little bit more comfortable, being kind of like the like slightly bigger size. Or you can wear it on the days that, it doesn't fit on the other ring finger or whatever. But yeah, this little marvel is 65 today as well. So hydrangea blossom, sterling silver, white topaz, turquoise, fine silver for the ring stone settings. And then we also have this little guy. Thank you so much, Ghost of Gaia. I love so much doing that, like the stuff that's unique. And so I'll do like regular ring bands on account that some people just feel more comfortable with a half round. And so there's a reason for that. I respect it. But then I have fun too. And the flats are very, very comfortable too. I make sure that they, are comfortable before going anywhere. So we have this little guy. We've got some beautiful patina going on, a turquoise that actually, if you look at the margin of the turquoise and the host rack, it creates the leaf of the hydrangea that is hanging below, that little sky of turquoise that's glimmering there at the top of the stone. The ring or the pendant body is copper, although it's got these silver highlights to bring out the tonality again of the dimensionality of the leaf it's been embossed with a hydrangea, and then also I did some stippling to bring out a little bit more shading and texture. You've got the smoky quartz in the 2 millimeter stones, and then you have a 3 millimeter white topaz plus two 1 millimeter white topaz, like dewdrops. And so that is this piece in copper. There's the back, picking up some beautiful patina there. And it's got embellishment on the bail as well. And this little guy is 85 marked down. So turquoise, smoky quartz, white topaz, copper, sterling silver, and fine silver. Oh my gosh. My hands all over the place. Sorry, I'm not trying to make you seasick. And then it's a 3.5 millimeter leather cord, and that's an 18-inch. And thank you so much, Doug. Yeah, it's and it's we're all natives. So I know what you mean by that, but like I swing that pendulum between like super like streamlined contemporary, and then I love going into tribal, rustic, and sometimes fussy pieces of jewelry. I absolutely love digging at the roots. And so I get a lot of inspiration from like old, uh, ancient jewelry that they dig up, like the stuff from the Norse, and the stuff from the Egyptians, and from all over the world, where they used to work metal and would create these gems when they didn't have anywhere close to what we considered the technology for it. And so yes, indigenous. We're all indigenous. Right. Okay. So we're on the home stretch, guys. Yeah. So actually, we'll do one more auction and a giveaway, since that'll bring us into like the kind of right around 3-hour zone. And so what we've got here, let me bring this down and around, is some graveyard point. And get this a little bit farther. There we go. Okay, so I just did this cabochon, and I'm in love with this cabochon so much. There we go. Lots of exactly what you'd expect from graveyard point. Very plumy, the golds, and a little bit, like there's a little bit of the marcasite right there, that kind of darkish patch on the edge of the girdle. The white plumes all day. Woo, try to get that into focus. Sorry. Just a tiny bit of the red there. We did go to a claim that can have Regency red, so this was probably just on the cusp. This has a natural little open spot, and I went with it. It's kind of body, and it's got like its own little dude that also got polished coming out of it. And I just thought that was just too cool for school. And so we've got that cabochon. This is done on both sides. It's definitely meaty. And I'm in love. I'll backlight that while we're doing the auction. So this is actually from the same cut, and that is some of the little peekaboo that was going on in that piece. And so you've got an opportunity to do some more with the plumes, or like I said, a lot of times I'll have kind of like a specimen cab and some of the rough that gets to hang out together in my rock room. Oh, Brittany, good to see you. Thank you for coming. And I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. And it looks like Chris is also here. Girdle, girdle, girdle. Girdly. Oh, that's funny. All right. And then and then the rest of this is actually a cut that I did last week. We were talking about some of the Central Oregon. Oh, there's a big druzy pocket right there. Some of the Central Oregon agate that is clear that people make the doublets out of. You know, you put a different color backing on it and stuff. And it just reminded me that I knew I had a piece of graveyard that was hanging around that would do that too. And so here you've got like a chevron of, or I like to call them zippers, because you can see this is the two sides of the seam and they grow towards each other. And so this is the zipper. Wah! And it's also falling of the minerals reaching towards each other. And I think that that's super fun. And so that's these are all from the same chunk. That's like the ND piece. And so you've got some more clear with the white uh the white plumes grabbing towards each other. And I believe the dark, I should actually glass that really quick. A lot of times the dark can be marcasite, but not always. This piece is getting into where it wanted to go dark, and yet it was the end. The end. And that's the other end. I think I windowed it right there, but that was where it terminated. Oh, look at those. Oh, I gotta get this wet for you. And they're fairly chunky. Look at that. Hello. Look at those flowers. It's plume agate, but those are flowers. Love that so much. Super cool suspensions in the graveyard point stuff. And so that is the other end cut, but that's such a chunky piece that that could definitely be used on this side. You just clean up the other side. Yeah. So that is going to be your last auction for the evening. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slablets, counting two end cuts. So at the very least 6, slablets with the little plumies in them to do with what you please, and then a different from a different slab and rock, those two for your graveyard point parcel. And we're going to get the clock out and put 2 minutes on it. Where did I put the clock? Oh, and refresh your browsers right now so that you don't find out when it's too late that you didn't you've got a terrible lag, or you're behind. Okay, there. I want to be able to see them both at the same time. This one's a big sushi platter. I think I can move myself to the better. Yeah, so now I'm out of the way of the stuff for you to see. All right. Okay, we've got 2 minutes on the clock, and don't start until I enter the start, and we'll be going by what is in the chat and starting now. You put up the eyeballs. And so, oh, shoot. Hold on a second. Let's start again. Didn't hold on. For some reason, I didn't. We didn't have liftoff. Ready, set, go. Go. There we go. Kid, I think he's wondering if we're giving this away. This is not the giveaway yet, kid. This is we are auctioning the graveyard point material here, and it is a kit of 9 slabs counting 2 ends and a cabochon. And we have Sage Rat coming in at 15. Thank you. It's okay. Kid, you get your chance to put in your number here right after this is done. I've got one more giveaway for you. Nope. Kid bid $211 and Ma's gonna hold him to it. Soul Adventurers comes in at 20. We've got Sage Rat at 21. We've got Patricia's Creations coming in at 25. Ma comes in at 30. And we've got a minute left on the clock. Everybody make sure to eat your popcorn and drink your Steinkerns while this last of our auctions is going. Ah, I needed that. And I would just like to take this opportunity to thank you all for participating tonight and hanging out. You know, we just turned over the 3-hour mark, and I thought I was going to do this in 2 hours. I'm still trying to nurse my infected eye, and I was even going to wear a pirate patch tonight if it was bad. But you know, thank goodness for filters and stuff. We've got what looks like 15 seconds on the board still. And it looks like we've got 30 is holding with Miss Ma, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is it. And so that looks like, I think Ma got that bad boy. Congratulations. And do you think that she's going to be making doublets out of that? Huh? Do you? Triplets, quadruplets, intarsia projects, craziness. So let's have a look at that beautiful wonderfulness one more time. That's some fun. And what's kind of funny about that is, for some reason, that was stuck on something. I did show her that cab this morning. Did I make that last night? I think I might have, or the night before that. I think it needs some gold leaf. Heck yeah, that's gonna look so good with gold. I mean, that's just a no-brainer. Congratulations, says everyone in the chat. Thank you. And World of Rockhounds has a public service announcement for you. Check your cups before you drink. What's in your cup, man? What's in there? Was there something scary? Thank you, Ma. I really appreciate that from you. And from all of you, let's do one more giveaway. Let's do it. Let's get this out of the way. I really want to thank you. You guys helped me to afford the cool new light, even though it's only 50% of the cool new light. And I'm sure that they'll send me something that works when they can. But so far, loving the soft box, even though I've been using the ring light. You know, after all of that, I'm still using the ring light for whatever reason. Goodness gracious. Here is our last giveaway. And so I think that Blind Squirrel was here earlier, but I know Blind Squirrel is over kind of on the East Coast. And so, oops, you can stop. You can stop now. Okay. So goes to bed at a reasonable hour typically. Now, Blind Squirrel has been sending me these wonderful boxes of fossils, and a lot of times they've got the fossil corals, and I've been very high centered on, you know, not only working with them but distributing them with you guys too. Oh my gosh, you had a spider in your... Oh no. Did you send it on... Where did you send it to? And I'll dispatch that. Oh. Oh, I think it's still alive. Oh, man. Kyle's over there sipping on spiders. Blah. Gonna gonna have a little bit of a yeah, I'm definitely checking my hooch here on account that yeah, we're not too far away from each other and yeah, spiders have all come inside. It's wet and cold outside, guys. They like it. They like it in here. So where did you send it, Kyle? And I could probably share it. I can share it while we're waiting for numbers. Ugh, where is it? Where's the picture? You guys help, help, help. Ooh, Allison sipped a beer with a wasp. Wah. Ugh. Yeah, I've drank a soda with a bee in it in Messenger. Oh my gosh. Oh, you did. Look at that. Um, can do this. Okay. Oh, dude. That's not cool. Ugh. Okay, we'll do a share screen situation here. I'm gonna get our numbers rolling here first, and then I will share that. So as I was saying, but Blind Squirrel also shares these geodes, and some of them are actually geodized brachiopods, and so like they're silicified and some of them have like these wicked points and are amazing. This was actually holding one of the rings on my other table and you can see this one that was also wearing a ring on the other table. They're these wicked cool geodized fossils. I think that's the clasp right there. So some of them are brachiopods and some of them are other things. So I'm like checking for spiders now. You got me. You got me, man. So I am putting that one into the giveaway box that was on my ring table too, or the jewelry table. So you've got these, and what's fun is that you get to open them. This one's definitely one of the brachiopods because it came in a labeled bag. So it's the right shape and everything to be, you know, a bivalve. How cool is that? And so these are all geodized fossils. That one's got a beautiful bunch of crystals on the inside. Look at that. So fun to do with whatever it is that you would do with geodes and or fossils. That one's a nubbin that I haven't opened. I didn't open any of these. These are as they came, and I wanted to share them with you. That looks like it's a geodized coral kind of thing. But I'm not sure. I don't know these very well, but like how cool. And I know he calls some of them bee kites. And so I think that those are formed in a different way. I need to do more research and I need to do a long form video on his stuff. And I thought I would throw in a crazy Jasper from the Arizona Rockhound Expeditions people because it kind of like in texture is the same vibe. It's got like all the weird, and these are all the weird. And so you get yourself a box full of cool geode fossils and a cabochon for the giveaway. And then I'm going to go fetch the spider. Spider. Those of you who are MST 3000 fans might know where that's from. Okay, there's the giveaway. Why am I fussing with that? I don't know. Okay. And so I'm grabbing a CAD so that I'll put it on the back side of one of these here stickers because you're going to get one anyway. It'll be your winning sticker. So I'm going to say a number between 100 and 300 people. 100 and 300. Hold on. And that's the sticker that the number's on. Put it right there. So you know I'm being honest. And gonna put the start in there. So a number between 100 and 300 wins you the geodes and the Kiabishon. 100 and 300, folks. And now I'm catching up and I'm fetching you the picture. Okay, share screen. Okay. And let's make that big. That's as big as they want to let us make it. So, but that gives you the idea now, doesn't it? So gnarly. There's the cup. You guys all recognize where we're hanging out. Oh, and there's my puppies. Sorry. Only 2 pictures. Yeah, wow, that's nuts. That's just nuts. Let's go back to the spider, shall we? So that's one of those glass spiders. Those are so gnarly. And they sure do love to hang out in the house, and they will come and sit on your shoulder like Miss Muffet and tough it action. It's kind of crazy and gnarly. Thank you, Kyle. I'm gonna have some nightmares over that. As everybody got your numbers in and your spiders put back outside. The new shop will have proper Black Widows. Hopefully not. Ugh. I do not like Black Widows. One of the nice things about being on this side of the Coast Range is we're not supposed to have Black Widows nor any snakes that are dangerous. How cool is that? So you can go romping around like a crazy kid. It startled me a bit. Yeah, that's not just a little gnat in your drink. Like that is like you'd have to chew. Oh, hey Chris, good to see you. Thanks for swooping in. The new shop won't have any bugs. And you can trust Kyle for this because he used to do this professionally. He will not have any bugs. That's so funny. Okay, let's get those last numbers in. I'm going to punch in the stop here. So do your last numbers, 100 to 300. And there's your stop. And I'm going to turn over the number here. And it is number 215. 215, y'all. On the back of that very same sticker that's going out. Oh, hey, Dave, you're still with us. Howdy, dude. A little bit late, but it's okay. If it was 215, I might have let you have it. But you didn't have the right number anyway. So if you've got 215 or something awfully close to that, then pop it over in the chat. It looks like we've got freeform lapidary with 212. Does anybody get closer than that? Oh my gosh, and Kid Curry has 211. So we would have to have something in the later digits of the 216 to 220 to beat it. And I'm not seeing it. I think that is solidly Mr. Caleb Congratulations. You get it. You get it. Nice job. And so you get a bunch of fossil geodes to put into the extensive mineral emporium there at your place. And what we have here, it isn't, spiders can fly, right? That would like complete my my nightmare sequence if they were able to get up and fly. Well, yes, and this is actually true. That is the truth. I have been hit by a paragliding spider more than one time. And when we go mushroom hunting, I just understand that I'm wearing them in my hair. And I just try to get over it because you can't walk through the forest here. It's a rainforest, and you cannot walk through the forest here this time of year and not just pick up spiders like crazy. And so, Rufotris is a survivor. What's going on, man? I must have missed something here. And let's see. We have, you're right. Good point. They can't statistically fly. It's a thing. Web parasailing. Yes. Aw, this is so nice. And beautiful super chat. Thank you for a wonderful year and the entertainment of your friendship as well. And love you too. Cheers, and let's ring the bell. Awesome. Thank you so much. And one of these days, we're going to have you on here too. Looking forward to that. Very, very awesome. Thank you. And let's do this. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Move that. Put me back. What did I do with myself? Oh, there's the spider. Gotta get rid of the spider too. Now can we put me back on? I think the eye situation has gone to my head. So thank you so much, you guys, for your participation. It has been an absolutely great time, both this week and last week. I thank you all. Great big hug to you for hanging out, making it fun, and doing the fun of the bids. We've had some really super fun hot bid action. I want to make a very, very special thank you to Blind Squirrel Rocks for donating so many stones to our beautiful community. It's so cool that you share them so that I can share them. So I hope at some point that we have Blind Squirrel Rocks fossils for everyone that want them. And I'd also like to thank very, very specially my super rad mods. Ryan, thank you so much. Ma, you are a superstar. Lisa, thank you so much for brandishing that wrench and keeping me honest with the all capital letters and all the things that you guys do. Chris is also a wrench. And so if you guys have any links that you would like to share right now for the upcoming live streams that are going on this weekend, please feel free to do so. We've got Brenda and Jerry, the Wisconsin Rock Stalker, going on tomorrow night. And I think that for our time, I think it's 6:30. No, it's for their time. Wait, no, I'm pretty sure it's 6:30 our time. You guys might have to help me. And of course, we've got Kyle going on in the morning, and then we have Kyle going on Sunday, and I think he's going to stop so that that Katie can do the rest of her auction because there were so many wonderful items to auction on her auction that she had to do a part two too. So like we're all full of part twos this weekend. It's so awesome. And thank you, Kyle, for hanging out. Thank you, Dave, Lou, for being a wonderful participant in the live streams as well. Ghost of Gaia, thank you for your participation. And Lisa, as I said before, Scott, thank you for coming. Wasn't it a weird, murky day today? I think we're supposed to get an aerial river again. So I think we're going to be like way into some rain, but that hopefully will be uncovering some of the fossils. So I think I said thank you again to Chris. Thank you, Resort Dog, for being here. Mr. Chubby Hubby, thank you for being here too. And Sage Rat and Kid Curry taking a deep breath, a deep cleansing breath. Remember those breaths, like the sympathetic breath, like, I need more rocks. It feels good. It does a body good. And anybody who I'm missing, Rock Betty, the Libra girl. It's so cool. I'm learning all of everybody's cool kid block items, and Troy too. Thank you for being here. And wait, hold on. Soul, thank you for being here. Ma saying, I'm imagining Kyle giving the spider CPR. Right. Little compressions on that little abdomen. Don't die. I'm sorry. Oh, that is so good. One of the things that I would love for us to do more of, and then I'll I'm on the Ghost Town credit still on account, but I haven't been on the computer much. Eyeballs not feeling good. But I'm like having slippery brain again. Rolling the credits. Oh yeah. Okay, so the Discord. Hopefully you guys are all signed up for the Discord. If you're not, you're invited. And of course, we've got the new December things that we get to do for the cab competitions and the jewelry competitions and everything. We haven't been doing live streams over there very much, and it is so much fun to do the live streams there in the lounge. And so feel free, guys, like anybody, like when the regular live streams are over for the evening or don't get started yet for the day, yeah, and you just feel like you want to cruise in there and start a live, you can invite everybody or invite a few people personally so that you're not just going to be sitting there alone. We love watching you do lapidary. We love like watching you sort your stuff or whatever. It's just fun to hang out, and I miss hanging out with you guys, so we should do that more. And right. Plugging its nose to give it life-saving breaths. Yeah. That's great. Wonderful, wonderful tangent. Like the spider defib. Can you imagine like the crash cart for it, or like the little paddles and oh my gosh. Yeah, and like you got to keep on blowing on it because that's how they breathe. Like trying to find its little mouth. Oh yeah, and Soul agrees. And that actually reminds me of all y'all makers like Soul. I do plan on, it's been bumpy. I know it's kind of been bumpy for more than just me amongst our crowd. But I haven't done a work live for a while too with y'all. And now I got like cool lights, and I've got, a better setup in the cabratory, which is right behind me through that wall. And so yeah, we need to get together for another Maker's Bunch too. Yep, and there it is. We're reading each other's minds here. So yes, I would say that given that my eye gets better, it's this one, and you can probably tell now. When I get a bit better, because I feel run down altogether, and I think that's what happened. That we will play, and I will make sure that the invites go out and that you guys get announcements and that we get to some work. I mean, you guys have some work to do, right? Can we all get together and do it together? I think that would be great. And yeah, Lisa's dying over there. That's the gift. That's the gift. These have been really fun live streams. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys make it magical every time. And oh my gosh, I want to bang that wall through. I wouldn't have a very good backdrop, but then I could have the cabaret in my regular studio. Ooh, I like the erratics. I like glacier erratics. I love that. That's great. Let's do it. Yeah, like I can play ukulele and mosh at the same time. Or the Dops. Yeah. And these are really good band names. We could I wish there wasn't latency or else we could like join in one of those lounges and actually jam together. I think that that would be such a good time. And oh, Chris is working on school. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I would love to have you join. And so I won't make it on a day that you have school to do, hopefully. We'll have to talk. Funny enough, Amy won't drink anything until she's looked, and now I know why. Oh, that is so interesting. Amy's a smart girl. Yeah, you need lids. You need to use River's old sippy cups. They're a good thing. Y'all saw that ancient underground city, 20 stories deep and tunnels going miles to other underground cities, bright insights, new videos, dated an Oregon site to 18,500 years ago. Yeah, I shared actually the ladder over on the Discord. And so, yeah, there's good stuff out there to watch. That video was so good. And I swear it sounded so much like Patrick. I thought it was Patrick, and then he said it wasn't. But it's a really good video. And if you're in Oregon, I mean, it makes it even more like intense. And if you go to the Sunstones, there's two ways to get to the Sunstones. And the top way that comes from the north, you go by the city, the town, the one, it's a store. It's a gas station. Is this whole town basically. You pass it on the way to the Sunstones. And so it's like you've been close by to this place where they're finding this like insanely ancient human history right here on, in the United States. I have a new claim. Thank you. I'm just yammering. Is it for a sippy cup? Where is it? Where do we have it? Okay, it's a Scott claim. Is it too late to claim? Yeah, no, no, not at all. Scott, awesome. Okay, let me verify. Where did I put it? Oh. I only have one, but let's look at it again for Scott. This is a honey. Okay. There it is. Let's bring it back over here. This guy. Very pretty. All right. I will put your name on it, Scott. Yep. Thank you guys. You guys rock. The turquoise sippy. Right. Okay. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, I will put your name on this and we'll figure something out. We can run des viz. And as I was, going through the whole sappy list of everybody, if you saw something on tonight that is a piece of jewelry that does not exist on the website, my email there we go, is the best way to get me. And you can shout that you want it. And there's the video as far as prices go. I'm leaving the live up, so if you need to review it, you're welcome to. And I just really want to thank all of you guys for, like I said, hanging out and everything. Got it. I'll bet you that's one of you. Just landed in my inbox. All right. So that's the email. If you won something, if you won an auction, or if you claimed something, the email address will get you in touch with me. And then instead of invoices, we have a different program over here. You don't go and find your invoice like over on PayPal or anything like that. It's on my website. And from the website, there will be in the store your own private, just for you, suite for purchase. And so it will have your name on it, and it will have a picture of what you purchased, and it will say don't purchase unless it's for, Scott or whatever. And then you go ahead and press the purchase. And if you've exceeded 60, pardon me, if you exceeded, pardon me, again, my gosh, $60 on the live stream, or if you won something as far as a giveaway, not an auction, but a giveaway, then I'm picking up the shipping. And so if that is the case, then you can use FREE, or free in capital letters, at checkout to get your free shipping. But don't do that if you haven't exceeded the $60, or if you did not win something. On account that, like, I think I have now exceeded like $200 in shipping alone. So it's worth it for the insured and tracked, but at the same time, woo, it does add up awfully fast. So once again, thank you so much, you guys. It's been no. I have it. Just for those of you that have purchased this first time. Those of you, especially if I just got it last week, you guys are good. Thank you so much for asking and being thorough, though. I do appreciate that. And bribe someone to pay you UK shipping. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like I'm not dealing with the overseas stuff right now. It's a bit of a headache. Oops. Yeah, we're good. Yep, we're good. Yeah, thank you guys. You are the best. You're the best. Here, let me take that down again one more time. And it's me, and then we're gonna go with the our credits here. I just need to take this banner down. There we go. I hope that I sincerely, cheers one more time. I hope that you're feeling okay. Those of you who are feeling ill for one reason or another, this is to your health. And I hope that you feel much better all weekend long. Let's play with our rocks, and we'll think about all those wonderful things that we talked about that we need for Christmas, and just mostly feel better. Your health. New bodies and limbs and all the things. Here come the credits. Thanks again. Cheers to you. Alive, everybody. Thanks to all of you that bought something this evening. You're the best. Love ya. Are you here? Am I here? And we can't hear me. Let's start over again. Are you here? Am I here? And we can't hear me. Let's start over again.